So obviously you've got circuit info. I just wanted to have a look at these reports. You can have a look at how your people did in like practice and pre-match report and stuff like that. Obviously we saw that at the start. So you got expected strategies, compound performances, time losses, best right. Most time losses from soft tyres obviously, but it's just nice to see like the historic results of this track, like over the last 4 years. Quite cool. Previous race. Post-match report that patrols the care and stuff. So you got, this is quite cool, you got like current progress 100%. So you can have a look at they're both of them 100% accumulated to the track. Both of them, it's all the same. Charles Leclerc has a bit more confidence in the setup, little titchy bit, but they're both doing well. They're both alright. Sectors by speed, look at that, how many straight sections there are on this track. That's why it suits Ferrari cars. And most of it is straight sections. But obviously, mate, remember we got our oh, look at that guarantee slot. Why is that gone green? Can't remember what the green bit means. Incentive, isn't it? Performance targets set by your sponsors before each race weekend. Sponsors will continue to contribute more to the team if you meet their... That's green, so... I ticked that, look, qualifying targets I've met, so I'm going to get 164 grand for that.
So that's what your... Yeah, so your race targets are the way they are because your race is coming up now, so these are the ones to focus on at the moment.
Position game, what's that? After qualifying you're able to offer a performance guarantee to your sponsors. You predict how many positions your driver will climb. Bloody hell. I could predict. I might leave that off for the time being. Just do like one thing at a time maybe, just get used to it maybe for the first race.
Yeah, just go in, like I said to you last time, just go in with the bare minimum at the moment, and then when you feel a bit more confident, you can start putting in more advanced stuff.
Yeah. So basically in P1, I come second and fourth. It's half decent. So let's have a quick look. Can you go over here? I just want to see. Oh no, that's practice, and it's not qualifying. No one went out. And 1 and 3. And 1. So like Carlos Sainz and P3 leapfrogged. It all changed in P3. And obviously qualifying, I got 1 and 2 on the grid.
Yeah.
Bottas has done well to get there. Look at Pierre Gasly, he's done well, hasn't he? To get up there in the AlphaTauri. Bloody hell, done well to get up there. Probably Lando's down quite far. Tiffy and Albon at the back, mate. That's no surprise. Williams probably. They need to. They need some investment, don't they? Aston Martins are down there. I can't believe the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly's gone up into 8th. That's mad. That's good going, that is. Just gonna very quickly, mate, just before we continue, I'm just gonna share this stream out, okay? Try and get some people in a minute. You all good then, mate? You're
Yeah, I'm not bad, man.
How's the You had toothache a while ago, didn't you? It's probably like way in the past now, but because I've just been out working so much recently, I haven't really chatted to you for a long time.
I got that tooth pulled, so on that day that I went to go to the dentist, he just pulled it out there and then.
Did he?
It's gone. Yeah.
Nice. So it's like less pain.
Well, there's no pain at all.
No pain at all.
Tooth's
Nice.
no, tooth's no longer there.
So what happened to the tooth? Did it like it just get like a bit sort of decayed or something, or was it just snapped?
It was just no. It was a wisdom tooth. So obviously it grew up quite big. So it was getting too large for my mouth in the back of my mouth. So it was kind of hitting another tooth, I think, and because of that, it was starting to. It had a abscess on it, so that was causing it more pain. And then obviously it was just going to keep. If it had gone away, like the abscess had gone away, it would have just come back again. It would just keep recurring and recurring. So my dentist just said, right, we're just going to get it pulled today. I said, what? No hospital, no anything like that. He said, no, you're going to be waiting for at least 4 months before you even get in. So I'm just gonna do it now. I went, oh, okay. So he set it all up. He talked to me through it all, and before I knew it, the tooth was on the desk. I said, "What, is that it?" He said, "Yeah, it's done. The tooth's there. Do you want it?" I said, "No, I'm all right, thanks." And he said, "Yeah."
Do you want
it? Well, that's what they ask, isn't it? Sometimes, sometimes they ask, "Do you want your tooth?" Like,
no, but I want a little sticker. I want a little sticker, a little badge.
Yeah.
Quality. Hey, what was I going to say? Right, that's the help. You can get help. Should we get on with this race?
Yeah, I think we've put it. I think we put it off long enough, don't you think?
Let's get on. Yeah.
Each driver will
Here we
need to
go.
make
It's still
at
like
least
tutorials,
one pit
so.
stop for new tyres. On average, a pit stop will cost a driver about 25 seconds. So we need to think carefully about when to pit and
So
why.
this is like strategy's going to play, and strategy plays an important part on like F21 and stuff like that. But I think it's going to be more important in this game. Strategy planning. Strategy's got to be winning it on this race, but like I said to you, I mean we had a good. It's a circuit that suits Ferrari, and we got one in. We did top 3 in the, or top 4 in all of the practices, and then obviously P1 and 2 in the qualifying. Weather forecast has a strategy to play a difference. Fulfill the mandatory tyre. Yeah, so
Let's set a tyre strategy for our drivers now. We need to make sure we have a good plan for when we want the cars to pit.
select a strategy. Here we go. Right. Chose the Kirk. Right. We start off on soft, shall we? Might as well. Start off on the hard one. Get round. How many laps is this race? 57 laps. Haven't got enough fuel on board.
Hang on. No, it's not.
Yeah, race length 57. Estimated fuel plus. Is that minus or plus? Minus 2 kilograms. We ain't got enough fuel on board, have we? Oh, that's the maximum fuel we can have.
Yeah.
We can't. Okay. Christ, we're gonna have to really maintain that then, because that's not enough fuel to finish the race on both cars. Bit of a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do that. We start off on soft, I think. Let's just see the compounds. What we got here? We got so we got 4 out of 5 intermediate. We got 4. We have got wet tyres and stuff. If we need it,
but I don't
we're
think
not going to need
don't think it's gonna rain.
I don't think it's gonna rain. No, I don't think we're going to need a hard tyre because we're not planning on doing a one stop. Medium and soft we're going to need, I think. So yeah, suggested compound for dry trucks is obviously then.
I'd recommend start on softs and then finish off on mediums maybe.
Yeah.
And then see how the race goes.
Yeah, I think this race is just is it a 2 stop or 1 stop? 57 laps. We'll see. Well, that strategy. So what we're doing? Should we start with Leclerc, who's like our best driver, or should we do Carlos Sainz?
You're going to do both of them anyway, mate. So
yeah.
Start off on one of them, and then just do exactly what you did with one of them to the other one.
Let's see what they suggest for this race.
Let's see what the team have suggested.
Okay. Strategy A is a fast but risky option, relying on 2 soft stints and no hard compound at all. Strategy B is a well-balanced option, 2 soft stints and a nice long middle stint on a hard compound.
That's what I'm wondering, mate. I know that. Two soft stints and a long middle on a hard.
Right. Strategy C is a slow.
I would do strategy A if I was you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think soft, medium, soft. Definitely.
If you think a different approach can work, you can make
if you look at the A and B, and C, that first stint when you put on the next tyre compound, it's not too different in the laps. So you like a lap in it or something.
Oh, that's nice to know that you could put your own strategy as well, so you don't have to go with what the team says.
No, you can do your own. And you can look, if you look at you can bin them as well, look. You can bin these strategies and like edit them. You can edit these strategy options and then you can make a new strategy completely. So what's
Right. Strategy A it is.
Oh, I just got a
This is going to
trophy
need
for
careful management to pull off.
assigning a
To
strategy.
keep a close eye on things. Okay. Now to select a strategy for our other driver. It doesn't have to be the same for both.
Do you know what my next thing on the gaming thing might be after maybe next year? I might look at buying a thing that you've got, a picture card or whatever you call it. So like you can see like
capture card.
Yeah, so you can see like when the trophies come up on the screen and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not a bad investment, mate.
Yeah, they're quite expensive, aren't they? About £100 or something, aren't they? More than that. But
Amanda's pretty good at all this sort of stuff and getting good prices, so she got it for under £100.
I'm just wondering if that's a good thing or a bad thing where it says very low track rubber up there. Low water evaporation.
No, mate. That's the only reason the track rubber is very low is because no one's out on the track. So as cars go on it, that track rubber will increase.
Yeah, and like the water in the track and the grit, obviously.
Yeah.
Will go down. So pit windows, Carlos Sainz, that's Carlos Sainz. But right, select the strategy for both cars. So we picked A for thingy. So I'm just trying to see at the top there. I'm just trying to figure out what these colours mean. So we've got like that blue bit is obviously that's the pit window.
Yeah, that came from Formula 1 2021. That's that pit window from.
So
next pit window, what is lap 15 to 21
is our opportunity to get them in. So the question is, well, it depends actually. We'll just have to see where we are in the race at that point, because everything can change. It could be safety cars or whatever. You never know. We're not going to know till we race, but I think that's the good one. I think stick with option A. I think for him, and we will.
You should consider picking a different strategy for each driver.
Yeah, different strategy for each driver, maybe, or do we go for the same one?
It means we won't have both cars pitting on the same lap.
Yeah, we won't have both cars pitting on the same lap, but we can change the laps, can't we? We can get them to pit in different laps. Yeah. They won't have to automatically do it. But question is, do we stick Carlos Sainz on mediums as well, or do we?
I'd stick it on B. I'd stick it on B.
Hards.
Yeah.
Have
put
like
them on
a longer
softs to start off with.
Yeah.
Have them on softs and then have them on hards and then back on.
And then back on softs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless I create a new strategy. put him on mediums and then just get him to pit like maybe a bit later than Charles Leclerc. Don't know. Let's go for B today. We can see how it goes, can't we? We can see how it goes. If Carlos Sainz falls right down the pecking order, we know, like for dry tracks like this, we know we can get some. Right, that's our starting position, 1 and 2, mate. So Carlos Sainz is going to be pitting before him. I think for this first race I'm going to keep it on automatic mode just to sort of get used to like different things, the views and everything that goes with it, and then maybe a couple of races in I can start sort of maybe manually telling him when to overtake and slow down and all this other sort of stuff. What do you reckon?
Yeah. See how it goes first, mate.
Yeah. Locked. The reserve driver can only take part in P1. Right, do it. Here we go.
It's a cloudy night tonight, but otherwise the weather looks good for the race.
Looking forward to this.
Charles Leclerc. They're starting today at the head of the pack, but will they be able to stay there?
I don't think we're going to be on the top of the grid for every single race somehow. I don't think.
Performance, they're starting today just behind pole.
Like I said, even on pole, or even on top of the grid, mate, I'll be happy with.
And this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Right, here we go.
And it's lights out,
and away we go. Here we go.
Start from the curb.
Yeah. Oh, it's been an overtake for Verstappen. Oh, come on, losing Verstappen. Verstappen's overtaken the Sainz in the first corner.
Let's take a closer look.
Quick look.
Now here we see Max Verstappen.
I think it was just a simple pass, wasn't it?
It was, mate.
Bold move indeed, and with that, they've gained a position. The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Don't know what happened there. Sainz, bad start. Leclerc still losing the race. Oh, Hamilton. Pushing. Pushing there. Trying to get up to Can Carlos get let's ride on board with Carlos for a bit. Can he get up closer to Verstappen? Oh. Oh mate, I have to do it all myself by the looks of things. Christ, that's probably why he got overtaken. Right, okay. I'm going to have to tell Carlos Sainz to maybe push a bit more aggressive, do you reckon? Or just leave it for the time being? It's only lap 1.
Just leave it for the time being. Just let him...
Fuel.
Just get him...
On balance.
No, just let him get used to the tyres first.
Yeah. We'll leave him. Should we get him to deploy to me?
Those tyres are still cold.
Yeah.
He already is, isn't he?
No. Not yet, it's on neutral. That's Carlos. Anyway, that's Leclerc. Leclerc's in the lead. Let's leave it. We're on lap 2. Let's leave it for a little bit, I reckon. Get Windows in 11 laps. Carlos Sainz trying to see if Verstappen there. The Williams are still at the bottom. Perez is... The Mercedes are doing quite well. Bottas is in there.
Yeah.
Hamilton, he's just trying to see if anyone's like real close together. Tell you what, Shoe's pretty close to Magnussen here. In the middle of the pack. Tyres are getting warm. He's got our way, he's pushing. Verstappen's got fastest lap. Oh, Verstappen.
DRS enabled.
Deployed in the air.
So deployed. Copy.
Crikey. This is close now. Verstappen's pushing hard. Go back to neutral. Verstappen proper pushing, isn't he?
Yeah. You wouldn't expect anything less though.
I know, I don't know really what to do with this. Leclerc, so I said to tell him to push a bit on the, be a bit more aggressive, or just, I think it's still too early in the race, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we're still 1 and 3. Oh, Verstappen.
I mean, I think.
Down,
I think if you want to do
the
it.
lead. I should have defended that position, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Should have defended that position.
Red Bull moved up.
Yeah, we've seen it in real time, so we don't need to actually replay on that. I'm gonna go for it. Let's switch here, go overtake and go for it. Go on. Go on. Pushing wide a bit. This is a close one, mate. Right on board the Leclerc.
Get signs to come up as well. Get signs to add some pressure in.
Fastest lap for Carlos Sainz. Try it, mate. I'm just getting used to all of the buttons still. Deployed in the OS. So much buttons on the controller stuff they use. Overtake mode. Leclerc. Let's go in for it.
Makes me wonder, mate. Is there any way? I wonder if there's any way to do voice commands with this.
Don't know.
That might be something. That might be something to check in, mate, when you're off stream or off camera or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just look to see if you can do voice commands.
Oh, hang about, hang about. Oh!
Going in the inside. He's got him.
Come on, Carlos Sainz got him as well. Nice.
Oh, Ferrari's pushing.
Ferrari
Put them on
advance
defence.
the race position.
I'm putting them both on Ferrari. I'm putting them both on, mate, Carlos Sainz, what a legend. I'm watching this again. I've got them both on defend mode so that we can watch this replay alright. But look at that, both of them. The red arrows just flew past there.
Moving up a place
Mate, that's brilliant, because now we can just keep it on defend for a bit. And then if I'm losing too much, well, that's a hell of a result. I can just, like, still early on. Oh my god, I've barely got any ERS left of Charles Leclerc. Put them in neutral. Harvest even. Harvest some ERS. Because we're up too early. And we've only got 7% now, look.
Yeah.
We need to harvest a bit of this.
As the race progresses, remember to keep an eye on the planned strategy you put in place before the race. The strategy view will let you check your strategy, adjust it,
okay. The strategy view will let you check your strategy, adjust it, or even change it entirely. Wow.
Yeah. 15% chance of rain. I'm just looking at, while it's paused, I'm just looking at the, like, 2 minutes. In 2 minutes time we got 15% chance of rain, but it's not going to rain, I don't think. I don't think it will. But mate, I definitely, do you reckon that I know, like, it on the straights and stuff, Verstappen might come back at me, but I think looking at that I need to harvest some of the ERS now, don't I? Cause
no, you definitely need to harvest it for Leclerc.
yeah, What do you reckon for signs? Just keep it on neutral or something?
Just keep it on neutral for right now.
Yeah. Is also an important area
and if you want to use signs for a good measure, just keep him defending for Verstappen. So if you want Leclerc to win this one, then just let signs do his job.
Do his job. That's what I mean. But I'm gonna have to harvest that energy because using defend, it's also. Hang on, let me pause it 1 second. I've just seen if you can change. Yeah, look, you can change things while it's paused.
Right.
Which is pretty cool, isn't it? I know, like, you don't want to do that all the time, but it's good to just pause it. Like, early on, like now, I can just sort of pause it, have a look, memorise stuff, just sort of learn the stuff while it's, like, maybe I should have done this right at the start of the race. But looking at the things, mate, that millijoule, what is that MJ stand for? Millijoules or something, I suppose.
I was wondering that. I don't understand what MJ stands for.
Like, I was going to say, defending uses 2. The top 3 use 2, so it doesn't matter. But I'm going to keep signs on neutral, I think. Hang on, let's just get rid of that. And then on him, I need a harvest 100%. Just while it's paused, mate, let's just have a look at these screens.
Check on each driver's strategy.
Check on the strategies.
Them if need be. You can also check the strategy.
I don't think we need to change these though, do we?
Tire wear is matching up to the team's expectations.
Current pace target, it's only standard, mate. So we could, if I was getting like a big lead, I could just change the. I could change the pace of it all.
You can also use the car and track tabs to view more details about them.
Yeah, you're right, mate. It's so it's joules. It's compare it a fuel tank which is filled with joules. Say your energy store tank capacity is 16 mj, and you start the race with 12 mj. So there you go. That's what it means.
Here's the things at the moment, mate. The session, how it's going. I don't think no one's come out of the session yet, have they? No. That's all good. So you can have a look, mate. That's quite cool, isn't it? That you can see like your drivers, you can see other people as well, the competitors, the staff, and you can see how they're getting on. It's just all good to sort of car conditions and things like that. Just keep an eye on it all. Tyre history, race control, DRS, fastest lap, signs, has had that twice. All drivers, targets, reports. Well, we don't really need that. Let's go on to the race for you. Just very quickly, mate. Just while it's paused, and I'll start it again. You see these commands here?
Yeah.
With on Leclerc, has it caught up yet? Your spewing thing.
Yeah.
You can see him. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
I know, like, it's degrading the tyres and stuff, but I've just had it on standard for the whole entire race so far, all 5 laps. I'm just going to keep, I think, like, if I get overtaken again, maybe go a bit more aggressive, or if I start to build a little lead, then, because Verstappen's building a lead over Bottas, like, you can see that at the top, 3 second gap. I've got a second gap from Leclerc. I think just maybe go on to light.
I didn't even realise. Signs is first. I didn't even realise that he'd
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
And then obviously you can. So basically, the lighter the pace, the more time you're going to gain, but you're going to increase the life of your tyres. But standard just keeps them all at standard, obviously. There you go, you can push, keep it balanced, conserve fuel. I think it's too early in the race to change any of this at the moment, do you?
Yeah, just keep it. Keep it with what it is. Yeah,
we just need to keep
I think
you
need to start conserving fuel when you get closer to the end, maybe.
Yeah. So Carlos Sainz is in the lead of this race.
And child button off.
So
now you just want Leclerc to defend.
Yeah. Good shout, mate. Just watch the action here. Tell you what. Let's see if Verstappen has any joy. Oh, 2 Ferraris, mate. Leclerc's going to be using his ERS because he's defending. Maybe you put signs into a more of aggressive pace while trying to build a lead.
It all depends. It all depends on who you want to win. Who do you want to win this race, mate?
Oh,
that's the thing.
Jesus Christ! Oh, that's close.
You haven't got signs on defend. You need signs on defend.
No, but what's it? Oh no, I was going to say Verstappen overtook just for a split second there. Leclerc is.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have happened because Sainz would have shut the door on him if he was defending.
Yeah, I had it the other way around tonight because Sainz was in the lead. I'm just gonna. What are we on that side? I'm gonna leave it as it is actually, just for the time being. Oh, bloody hell! Right, he's got no. I need to harvest. I need to get some ERS. Might get overtaken here, but I need to get some ERS.
Okay.
Sainz is defending, but he's got full ERS. Oh mate, there's a little flash of a yellow thing there. Did you see that?
We can take a look now.
Let's have a look. Just have a very quick look at the replay here. And
Stroll running wide. What's happened? Oh.
And that was a bitter blow for the team.
You can skip them little scenes if you want as well.
Yeah.
So we're approaching the pit windows, mate. What is the pit window for us?
Lap 15. Lap 15.
What worked for both? Not for both drivers, was it?
You probably lap 13, I think. Lap 12 for Sainz. Lap 15 for Leclerc. I think. Wait, your pit window. Wait, what's
pit window in 7 laps? Pit window 9 laps. Right, okay. That's right. Sainz is. I'm tempted to tell Carlos Sainz to push a bit, try and get a bit of a gap. Don't want him to be too aggressive, but he's on defend at the moment, Sainz, but he's in the lead, isn't he? We just keep that.
Yeah, and he's getting a little bit of a lead from Verstappen.
We'll tell Leclerc to defend now. Even though he ain't got much ERS, both of them haven't really got much ERS. Oh look, he's going for the lead. They're both pushing each other here. Oh! All the signs have made Leclerc in the lead. Let's harvest a bit. No, actually, let's keep that on neutral.
And start button on.
Copy.
Leclerc. Mate, they're both smashing it, aren't they? I just don't, because they're both pushing really hard, I don't know whether to like put this up and make like, I know it degrades the tyres a bit, but maybe like...
Mate, it all comes down to who you actually want to win. Who do you want to win this race? Do you want to win
I don't
Leclerc
really mind who.
Sainz?
Probably Leclerc, to be fair, but... let's just go... I'll tell you what, how do I check out the tyres? Vehicle condition.
As the cars spend more time on track, make sure you keep an eye on their condition.
So the tyres are degrading a bit, but they're only 70%. So if I, you can tell them to avoid curbs and stuff like that, but not this early on in the race. Damage repairs. I don't want to push the tyres too hard for them to like burst or anything like that, but I'm just wondering 76% for Leclerc. I'm just wondering now could be the time to push. Try and get a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, I think you need to start worrying about those tyres when they when they turn yellow or something like that.
I'm just going to go a bit more aggressive.
So we need to push.
I don't want him being dangerous. I want signs to sort of be a standard. ERS, he's defending at the moment, so hopefully he can defend. Thing is, he's not really defending anyone at the moment, he's attacking the driver, isn't he? I don't know how you can tell him to not be so... Don't fight teammates, should I tell him that?
Yeah, Yeah, don't fight teammate.
But then he's going to be...
Or hold the cars back. Well, he doesn't need to.
Hold back cars behind you, tell him that.
There is really no cars behind, so
not at the moment.
Come on.
I'm telling him not to fight, but so Leclerc, I just want him to get like some distance going. Hey Mystic, how are you, mate?
Oh, hey Mystic,
welcome
mate.
Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it, mate.
Welcome to the manager of Pete doing the doing his Formula 1 manager.
Trying to. Let's have a look at the whole track. We haven't had a look at this yet. Alright, it's not really showing much, but as you can see, Latifi there's something going on with his car. Something going on with Latifi, surely.
There's always something going on with Latifi. There's always something going on with Latifi.
He is miles behind. He's going slow. He's going slow. He is miles behind. Look at this, mate. Verstappen, he's pushing. Carlos Sainz has just had to pass this lap as well. I told him not to fight. What's he doing?
He isn't fighting, is he?
Crazy, right in the ground. Watching Silverstone Classic Racing. Nice. Look at him, the two arrows, going at it. Tyres slightly overheating. Carlos Sainz. That's what he's saying.
Just so you know, mate, Sainz pit window's open, I think. Well, we're on lap 9.
Pit window in 4 laps.
Oh.
The Sainz. 6 laps. We'll keep that open for. We'll keep that in mind. So what's 4 laps? That'll be lap 13, won't it?
I'll be, yeah.
Just keeping an eye on these tyres, mate. They're down to 60% now. I don't know if they're going to go yellow or not. I don't know. Or whether they just stay like that, 68%.
Oh, they'll probably say the same thing as they do in the thing. They'll say that what they shout out. They say that you're starting to lose some grip in the tyres, just being wary.
It's starting to gain a little bit of a difference. I'm just wondering whether to tell him to ease off on the pace a bit. This is right. 68. He's alright actually for that. Carlos Sainz. They're right up touching each other almost. So I'm slightly worrying about it because I don't want them to like crash each other. Mate, it is realistic, isn't it, Mystic? It looks like TV, doesn't it? Don't know whether to just ease off a bit or keep it as it is. Oh, mate, there's a yellow flag. That's going to be bad for us. Oh. What the hell's happened there?
Oh, it's sector 2, what's happened?
No, we are.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now watch this. Here's the moment.
Yeah, look. Albon running wide on turn. Oh, alright, so there's no crash.
No.
Just Albon turning wide.
That's going to be a big...
And Dan Williams again.
Dan Williams causing problems with me. Putting my race at risk here, putting my race strategy at risk here. Damn bloody people. Don't fight teammate, I've got him. So he could probably... I'm just wondering if Sainz, because I've told him not to fight, I'm just wondering if Sainz would be the better person to win the race, because he might have the better pace than Leclerc does. He's right up his backside all the time. He might actually have better pace.
Maybe.
Let's have a quick look at his timing. POS is off at the moment. Car in front of the car behind. Just have a quick look at this.
What's he doing? What's his average lap time?
Look, mate. Have a quick look.
His best is 1 minute 37. 1 minute 37. Yeah, he's got a better time than Leclerc has.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I've got time to get past him. Might be able to. Right, let's do this.
We should slow down.
Copy.
Not slow down too much.
We can push a bit more.
Yeah.
Signs we don't want him.
He hasn't got any ERS though. No, in fact, no, I remember.
No, we haven't got any ERS. I think it's turned off at the moment, isn't it? Because of that Albon situation.
Oh, Sign's got DRS! Sign's got DRS! He's gonna take it!
Signs have got the pace, I think, mate. I'm going to put him on defend. Just in case Verstappen. I mean, at the moment, I don't think I need to put him on defend, actually, because he's not... Verstappen's miles behind, isn't he? Might as well just harvest some of that.
He's not even, just harvest, mate. He's not even in contention at the moment.
And then I might as well harvest with Signs as well, aren't I? Harvest with both of them. Because I've got 4 seconds. Mystic, how are you anyway, mate? Good?
Just remember, if you want them to come back out in first and second, mate, you got to think: do you want to get some lead? Because if you bring them back out of the pit lane,
mate,
Verstappen's going to take the lead with 4 seconds between you and Verstappen.
Leclerc is in front, but I'm telling him not to fight his teammate at the time being. I know he's just overtaken him, but what were you saying, mate?
I was saying that you've got to think about when you pit, Verstappen's going to take the lead. So you're gonna, if you want to get a lead now, you want to push it so that you can get back out in first and second.
Yeah.
Or you can hold back, conserve energy, and then take him later on when he pits, because he's gonna pit soon.
I'm telling Sainz to push as hard as possible at the moment. He's got Leclerc under the neutral thing. I'm telling Sainz to push.
I guess this is where the managing thing really takes effect.
Oh my God, Leclerc! Verstappen's just eating half that time up. He's pushing hard now. Look, he is. I'm so tempted, mate, to just pit now, just get it out of the way. But then what is that going to do?
Your pit window isn't open yet, is it?
I can pit. I can pit now with Leclerc. I can pit with both of them, but the window's not open yet. I don't know what. Go early. I think I might go early this time. Tell you what I'll do is I will put Leclerc into defending mode. Keep pressing L1 and R1 to sort of. I'm going to get Leclerc in defensive mode.
No, Leclerc got his DRS going in.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Go a bit more aggressive just to try and get a bit of...
And push.
Bit of that. Latifi is falling behind. Oh my God, I've just seen something on the thing here. But there's been a crash. I know, probably just someone wanting to...
It's just a lock-up.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Russell locking up. I'm not going to bother to watch it.
Our driver has just entered the pit window.
Oh, here we go.
The pit window encompasses the laps that cover the planned pit
Right,
stops
so,
in your strategy.
okay, our driver's just entered the pit window. That pit window compresses the laps that cover the planned pit stops in your strategy.
Mate, I've got Leclerc on aggressive driving at the moment with defending mode on with ERS. So I might just jump in there now, because if you think Bottas is in 4th and I'm 9.5 seconds, he's 9.5 seconds below Verstappen. So realistically, in the pit window, what do you lose? 20 seconds, something like that. So I should come back and
There's two things it comes down to. It depends on how long the pit lane is, and it depends on how quick your pit crew are.
I'm hoping the pit crew just do it on their own and you don't have to do anything. What I'm interested in seeing at the moment...
I'm going to put my hands up and say I got no clue, mate. I don't know how it works.
What I'm going to look at the moment, if you see on the left-hand side, I'm interested to see how this battle goes on with Shu and Alonso, because that is mental, mate. That is close. And with Pierre Gasly. There's a bunch of them. 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th. They're all next to each other. I'm going to just risk it, mate. I'm going to put signs in the pits now.
Okay.
I think. Because no one else has pitted yet, I don't believe. I mean, I could check, but I don't think anyone's pitted.
No, no one else has come in the pits yet.
No, so I get him in nice and early, because otherwise I don't want to miss the opportunity. I don't want people to start, like, Verstappen going in and then, like, coming out with an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And Sainz is going on hard tyres anyway, so he's going to be... I think Leclerc is realistically, because he's going on that he's going on a faster compound, so he's probably going to be the one with the better pace, but you never know.
This means it's nearly time to call the planned pit stop. Unless you think there's a reason to pit immediately, I always recommend sticking to the strategy and pitting on the optimal lap.
Whoa, what is the optimal lap? Can you remember? I'm just going to pause the race a second. I want to see what the optimal strategy was. What was the pit? Optimal. Next pit window. Pit lap overlay. Does it say? Current lap's 13. Next pit window is lap 15 to 21. So lap 15 would be the optimal, wouldn't it? So even though the window's open now, we're saying in a pit window in 2 laps. Oh no, hang on, that's for Leclerc. Sorry. This is who we're on. Pit window 13 to 19. Current lap 13. Charles Leclerc 15 to 21. I think maybe get him in this lap.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I mean it's 13. I'm trying to find the optimal. How do you find out the optimal lap?
I think you just got to calculate it. So I think the optimal lap will be around, what, 15, 16 maybe? I was going to say between the 2 pit windows, so lap 13 to lap 19.
16.
Between that is probably 14, 15, 16 is the optimal
16 is the optimal, isn't it? It's saying.
Is it?
Yeah, because if you look at 10 there, and if you look at the start of the green little colour, that's lap 13. And if you count the little markers and then look at the hard tyre, that's on another 3 after. So it'd be 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
The optimal one, but I don't know what to do. It's the first race, isn't it? It's the first race, like conundrum. It's the first race conundrums. Verstappen's pushing. He's going to overtake Sainz if I do that. But do I get him in? That's the question. Strategy, the window's open. Have a look at the wheels. The tyres are overheating big style. He's on full on the platform, didn't he, as well, that's the thing. Leclerc's in second. He's defending at the moment, Leclerc. Thing is, I don't want them both going in the pit at the same time, do I, either? But obviously I won't be doing that anyway because of the optimal thing, but Leclerc, I don't want him fighting his teammates. Tyres are getting a little warm. Oh, bloody hell, they're close. Leclerc is really close, isn't he? I told him not to fight him. Almost do with backing down a little bit, couldn't he?
He could take the pace off a bit.
Keep off his pace a bit. We're on lap 14 now. Bottas is now into double figures behind Verstappen, mate. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. This is a close battle. What's going on? Yeah, Alonso. Then you got Shu just behind that. They're close. Ocon. He's not that far. He could go for him here. Alonso. Oh. The two Alpines fighting each other there, mate. They're fighting each other. Leaving them to it. This, the two Williams, two Mercedes. What's happened to Finn Russell? George Russell. He's having a bit of a
he locked up. He locked up, didn't he?
Carlos Sainz got the fastest lap of the race, mate. Good, good. That's what we like to see, mate. Clean air between the two. And then he's miles behind. Perez, Hamilton's pushing Perez. Here we go. The battle going on here. Oh, this is going to be a close one. Can Hamilton get him? Oh, this is close. It's going to be on the straight, isn't it?
And just a reminder on DRS.
He's coming up to the DRS point.
DRS, he's got no DRS. Just reminding him. He's entered the pit window right. Mate, there's a risk, but I'm going to get Carlos Sainz to pit. Oh, the yellow flag. I'm getting him to pit. What pit option?
Right. Let's talk tyres.
Shit.
During dry
Haven't
races,
we already done this?
all cars need to use at least 2 different tyre compounds. If a car
I
doesn't
thought we'd already done this.
rule, it will be disqualified from.
Nah, it gives you the option just in case it'll be disqualified. Wait, what? Can't apply with this rule. Oh, it'll be
Although I strongly
disqualified.
recommend sticking to the starting strategy when
Well, to
possible.
me, it's your decision on which tyre count.
I'd recommend sticking to the
Oh,
strategy.
yeah, it just gives you the chance to change
Once you've
Change
tyres.
decided which tyre to move to,
Just change
just
the
confirm the pit
strategy.
stop with the team.
Once you've decided which tyre. Well, we said hard, didn't we?
Yeah, so just go on hard and off you go.
Yeah. Why is that one blanked out? Return to Pirelli. Next plan. Yeah, next plan. Right. This is close here.
Seems to have been a lock-up.
Schumacher locks up. Hamilton is really pushing here, mate. Really pushing. Carlos Sainz is putting in some good times as well. This is going to be a good battle between Hamilton and Perez. Can Perez defend Hamilton? I don't know. It depends who's got the fastest car.
Couple more corners to go, and then Hamilton will take that DRS.
The close one, mate. Oh, shoe is right up on. This is close. Here we go. Is Hamilton going to make his move? He's going on the inside, isn't he? Oh, he's gone switched. Perez done a good job of battling them off. That's what he said. Let me just see with Leclerc and that. I'm just looking. I'm half an eye on Verstappen's times. Oh, he's got him. What's happened? Sainz and Verstappen both in the pit.
Was it Perez locked up? Hamilton took him.
Verstappen's just gone in the pits, mate.
Yeah, Perez locked up on turn 12.
Let's see something.
Cost
Charles
him.
Leclerc. What's he on? Lap 13, 14, 15. Yeah. So he is 15, lap 15. He's in 16 now. What are we on? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Gonna have to get the Clark in a minute, I think.
Where did Sainz come back out? 8th.
Leclerc, let's get him in, mate. He's. We said that one, didn't we? Hang on. Where is it? Strategy conflict. If you're active strategy and we'll override it. Why is it saying that? I thought it was. Next one is medium. Estimated exit an 8th.
No, it means that the conflict is the new tyres. You got to just go on a plan. That's why.
Yeah, but the planned ones are mediums, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Just stay planned, and off you go.
Yeah, I don't know why it says it's conflicting.
Because it's not the tyres you picked.
New
You picked mediums.
Planned. Oh, planned. There you go. Look. Yeah. Currently fitted. Planned. There you go. Right, just pit him.
And box this lap. Box.
Copy box.
Where's Carlos Sainz?
He's 8th.
Yeah.
Now remember, you still got him on aggressive, so whether you want him to stay on aggressive or...
I'm deploying to the ERS.
Yeah, it's a good idea to use that ERS. He's harvested enough.
The Clark is going to come out.
Decline.
Okay, copy.
Remember though, the guys in front of him are going to pit at some point, so he could just, rather than pushing it, he could just allow those cars to pit and make his way back up. Verstappen's pitted. He's 9th.
Bottas is pitted. Gasly and Magnussen, right, here we go.
So you got Hamilton coming up.
Attacking pace going on at the moment.
You got Hamilton coming up. Alright, so you got Leclerc still in first then.
Yeah.
No, Hamilton's first. Leclerc's in 5th. Sainz attacking in 4th.
Sainz is attacking fully now, mate. I've got him on full attack mode, overtake mode. He's just got to be careful not to do any mistake. Right, what we got? Pace for Leclerc, let's put him on more aggressive pace at the time being.
So we need to push.
27%, he's on defender, don't want him on that.
Okay.
Deploy. No, actually. Yeah,
So deploy.
Yeah, he doesn't need to defend. Not defending anything.
Yeah, Leclerc overtaking.
You're doing well.
You're doing well. Good, he's telling Sainz he's doing well. Oh, he's just gone. Sainz has overtaken Ocon, and he's just overtaken Shu as well. He's chasing Hamilton down.
Has Hamilton pitted?
Not yet.
You're doing a good job.
So. I'm just changing, which is quite intense. Isn't it? Let's get right on board with the Clark.
And Ferrari just gained a place.
The Clark's overtaken Ocon. Sainz has definitely got a faster car, I think, in this race. Overtaking mode, he's gone, we've got him. Just in second now.
Alright, Shu's gone in the pits, so... Right.
Yeah, a lot of them have gone in the pits. Verstappen now, right, hang on, the Clark.
So Hamilton's doing what Hamilton does, and he's staying out as long as he can before his pit window closes, and then he's going to take it.
I'm getting... Oh, I've taken the lead, mate. I've taken the lead.
Right, there you go. Does that mean Hamilton's pitted?
I'm getting Leclerc to defend against Verstappen.
Good job. Lando pitted now.
Carlos Sainz.
Let's see what happened
see
there.
The overtake. Let's
okay,
just see.
Here's the Ferrari.
The overtake was pretty simple, to be fair. Yeah. It wasn't too amazing. It's just a simple, straight manoeuvre.
Just trying to think what thing to do with Leclerc, because I don't want Verstappen getting him. He's got podium at the moment. Carlos Sainz, I want to just be...
I'll get Leclerc to go past Hamilton and then let Hamilton sort out Verstappen.
He has got past him. Nice.
Oh.
No, I want him to defend that position. Pace. Do I keep his pace up for the time being, I think? You know when the fuel alert says 1.7, that means that I'm going to finish the race, doesn't it? It's in green.
Yes.
Position.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about. Right, Sainz, he's just blitzing it, attacking. So I'm getting him full on attacking at the moment, just to try and... I'm going to just harvest a bit of ERS in case I need it. Our battery's empty, so I need to harvest that a little bit. Keep him on flat out pace. Hamilton's in the pits now.
Okay.
Hamilton is in the pits, so here comes Verstappen. We've got Leclerc, we've got defending with the ERS. We've got an attack and we've got an aggressive. Let's just aggressive pace. This is the middle of the race, isn't it? So, do I go back to standard? Or...
Well, let's see. Do you want Leclerc to use his medium tyres, get past Sainz, and have Sainz just defend on hard tyres, or do you want Leclerc to do the?
Yeah, well, Leclerc's just set the fastest time now because he's on the better tyre, isn't he?
Yeah. So you've literally got Sainz. You literally got Sainz on hard up at the lead.
So we need to push for these laps.
Let's just do something.
Copy.
Slow down now.
Yeah.
Turn that off. Do fight to his teammate, just a minute. Overtake. And then we go ERS for signs. At the moment he's in harvest. Get into harvest a bit more. Let's see. Where's the Clark? He's got a 4-second gap now on Verstappen. This could be a 1-2, mate. It's not even halfway through yet, it's a long way to go. Trap grip's high at the moment, so this is where the trap grip's high. It's good to... Oh, what's happening in sector 2?
Lock up again, probably.
I don't know if flag's staying out.
Car spun.
Here's the replay. Let's take another look.
Let's have a look.
We have Joe.
Oh!
What a spin! The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope.
Drives out the bad one.
Is he out of the race as well?
Leclerc's got the fastest time now.
Is she out of the race?
Let's tell Leclerc to overtake. Tell him to overtake Sainz. No, he's not out of the race, mate. He's just he's just dropped right there down. Where is he? He's in 13th.
Actually, he just stopped where he spun, so I thought he was out of the race.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, we need to be a bit more conservative with fuel. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Need to turn the pace down. The signs.
Slow down.
I think you need to let Leclerc go past Sainz, mate, because he's all over him.
That's what I'm trying to do. I've got him on overtake mode. There you go. Bang, he's gone. Leclerc's gone. Right. ERS. Do it on harvest and ERS.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Charge button on.
Copy.
I haven't even told them to put on the thing. I'm going to tell Carlos Sainz to just conserve a bit of fuel because he's not got very much left. Look, I say left, he's got loads left, but it's close, isn't it? If you look at the thing, he's got a 5-second lead at the moment. I mean, it can all change, but we need him to finish the race. It's as simple as that. His tyres looking like they're fine, they're decent. They're hard tyres, aren't they? So they're going to be. He's got 19 laps. His window. We need. He's fine for his thing there. So we've got harvest a bit of energy there with Leclerc. What driver would you want to ride on board with, mate? Looking at the stats, like where is a good one? Where can we sort of have a look at the battle in the field? Oh, hang on, sector 2 again. What's happened? It's only a flash one, someone's probably coming off the track.
Look at that! They've run wide!
Oh no, he's run wide. He's run wide.
I'm not going to bother watch it. But Verstappen is slowly catching signs now because I've got conserved fuel on and a standard pace aspect. And Verstappen, hang on, tell you what, leader, interval, so behind the leader, tyres, Verstappen's on the hards, mate. Leclerc, actually, most people on hard. Hamilton, Leclerc. Sectors, mate. Pits, everyone's pitted in the race. Keep forgetting to look at this thing, mate. Latifi's a minute 19 behind, he's 20 seconds interval behind, he's 20 seconds behind Stroll. I mean, is it about time that he quits Formula 1?
I bet he's been thinking that as well.
Right, I don't need to conserve fuel now. Let's go to balance. He's got 2 laps over the thing. So we're alright. Alright, Carlos Sainz, he's done. It's a nice speed at the moment, isn't it? I've got a good little gap going at the moment. Bottas is way behind. Let's have a look. Let's ride on board.
Sainz just literally came up all the way up to Leclerc back and just went, and then had to slam the brakes on because his pace was like, pace was on fire.
Should I tell him not to hold? Should I just tell him not to fight his teammate? Or hold back cars behind? Let's tell him to hold back cars behind because it's in the middle of the race, isn't it?
Yeah, go on.
There's nothing much behind at the moment, but it's. It's 5 seconds behind, but oh, how much? Mate, this is a ding-dong battle at the moment. This is why I'm riding on board with Alonso because him and I'm on the right ding-dong here. No one's giving up the position. 6 seconds now, seconds are stacking the time. Next pit window is going to be crucial, mate. Do I just, when the pit opens, do I get them in straight away, or what do I do? This is going to, the next pit window is going to determine the result of the race. Can I get them in as soon as possible, or just like leave it hanging out? Maybe I'll get Leclerc in as soon as possible, back into the softs. Because look, Sainz on the hards, maybe I just keep him out defending and holding people back for a couple of laps and then get him in.
I have to admit, Sainz does not look like he's holding back the cars. He's trying to fight Leclerc at the moment. he's all over him. He's like a caged rabbit trying to get out.
Mate. Rabbit and because he's probably got the. What's worrying me? I know Leclerc's at the fastest lap of the race, but I'm just a bit worried that Sainz has got the better pace. The car's got the better pace on the weekend. The only thing that's worrying me a little bit. It's hard to know who's got the better car. It's going to be interesting, mate, in different types of races where, like, this car's suited to the Ferrari. See, I've told him not to fight the car, but he's... No, I mean, I haven't got that on, don't fight teammate, but... Well, I'm going to have to tell him to conserve a bit of fuel in a minute. Just keep an eye on that fuel, just for the time being. ERS, he's fine, he's harvested enough to go into neutral now.
Will be charge button off,
Copy.
Oh, he's going for a move, mate. Sainz is going for the move. Sainz has got him. This is a ding-dong, mate. I need to tell him not to fight the opponent, don't I?
I think Sainz is ignoring his he's ignoring his radio.
Roger. Take your teammate back, Roger. Can I do both? Yeah, hold back cars behind. What's the clock? He's freaking fuming, mate. Right, so I've told him not to overtake. 16 laps. 3.3 laps, mate. I could push him on the fuel. I could push like hell, but I saved that, I think. Pace is just the standard. The start pace is... See, if you think about it, mate, Leclerc's on major attacking pace, and Sainz is right up his backside on standard. So maybe he's got the better pace, or maybe it's just the tyres. Maybe it's suited to the harder tyres. I'll push the Leclerc.
Sparks are flying on Sainz's car.
Yeah. Both of them in neutral, mate. So
giving up.
Don't really need to use the ERS at the moment, do I? Unless I do with Leclerc and just get him to deploy a bit and sort of run it down just to try and get a bit of a gap. A bit more of a gap before the pit window. Or leave it neutral, I don't really know. What's that red for? Turn the info off. We know the info. We can have that back on if we want. But yeah, they're both. How much is 21 seconds behind the stacking? See, this is where this is where you want the pit window to be now. So you could get out in a good spot probably.
Yeah, but it's too early to pit window right now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You'd have to pit. You'd have to pit again.
Yeah. But time will go down. The tyres will stay. Maybe I'll tell signs just ease off a bit. What do you reckon? Do I get into conserve his tyres so he stays out there longer?
Like I keep saying, mate, you got to go in with the who you want to win this race first. Yeah. That's the thing.
Well, I'm trying to work out who's got the faster car. Who's going to have the most opportunity to win it? But I think.
Oh, they're coming up to the back markers. Latifi just slugging his way around. Up come the Ferrari.
Hang on, I've just seen something here. This is a close battle here. Look at these three cars here. Jesus. No, these three. Look at them. All three of them, right next to each other.
Who's that? Alonso.
Hamilton, Alonso and Ocon. They're teammates fighting each other. There's more so these two now. Because he dropped right off. Alonso's this battle's been going on for about 5 laps now. Eight seconds. 8 seconds gap. Might just get Carlos Sainz to split to a couple of laps, just to conserve his tyres a little bit. Bring the pace down a bit. Get Leclerc. He's attacking. What's his
you got back markers coming up, mate. So you gotta hope that Leclerc gets past the back markers quickly with only
signs
and same as signs.
Yeah. Hamilton, look, I'm gonna get podium in this. I should 20 seconds between Hamilton and Verstappen. But 29 seconds. Sainz is 29 seconds above Hamilton, so in the pits I should come out in third place. Should be, in theory. Leclerc, I want him pushing at pace. Fuel, he's only got 0.3. I'll tell you what, Sainz can, with his fuel, he could probably drop the time.
Looks like there's been a lock-up.
Off it out, locked up. 10 seconds. Sainz, what do I do? He's on light pace at the moment, so he's doing his tyres. Don't want him pushing at the moment. Both in neutral in the EIS. I'll tell you what, Leclerc's in the lead, isn't he? So let's deploy a bit of ERS with Leclerc, get him to get a bit of a distance.
Copy.
Don't need to worry about the moment about telling the Verstappen to defend or anything like that. Guys, you enjoying the race? Hopefully, all of you watching. We've got no damage car parts, which is good. Just check with no, it's fine. Pit windows in 11 laps, 13 laps. Both of them going back onto soft tyres. Oh, Bottas! Bloody hell! I didn't see that. Look how close this is always, mate. Look at this. These here. Alonso, Hamilton. Bottas. Hamilton's just been on Bottas. He's pushing in the old teammates. Oh, teammate, Hamilton saying, look, there's a reason why I forced you out. I'm going to show you. Is he going to get his Hamilton? Has he got the pace?
He's not in the DRS zone yet. So
no, but he's in the slipstream.
He is now. He's got him
20 seconds behind Leclerc.
He might have him.
Oh, this is close, mate. But look at him, look at Alonso sneaking in from the back there. Oh. I'm just a bit worried because Verstappen's starting to gain some time. What's he saying? Tyres moderately overheating. Get him to drop this pace.
We should slow down.
Yeah, copy.
Aggressive. Right. Signs look, Leclerc sort of 4 second gap now. Leclerc there.
Yep.
Whose pit windows first? 12 laps.
Signs.
No, Leclerc.
Oh, that was Signs.
Because he's on mediums, isn't he? I'm just wondering if the pace is alright at the moment, but let's just put in. Let's put him back to standard.
Head down.
Tell them to get back down a bit. So there is a 5 second gap between me and Sainz and a 5 second gap between me and 5 second gap between Leclerc and Sainz and a 5 second gap between Sainz and Verstappen. This is close, mate. Well, look at this, like 1, 2, 3 here.
And just a reminder on the ice.
Copy.
And charge button on.
Okay.
Up a bit of here. This list of battle going on. This is the fourth place basically, if you think about it. Hamilton's kind of held it. He did slip down to 6th. Oh, how far is Perez behind? Perez is being 4-5. Oh, here we go. Alonso making his move. Hamilton. Do you think he's going to overtake him? That's the question. Is he going to get him or not?
Might do. Or well,
I'm just going to get Carlos Sainz to pick the pace up a little bit because I don't want him falling majorly behind Leclerc.
We can push a bit more.
Hugely behind.
Oh, good.
Get him to get a bit going a bit. I'm just going to go on the strategy view for the pits a minute, mate. That wasn't forecast, clear skies. I just want to see if it says where estimated where he's going to come out. Where did I find that window before? Yeah, I've seen that before, haven't I? Is it on the main race view for the pit? Is it on this? No, I don't want to retard that. Where does it say about where they come out?
I don't think it does tell you where.
I thought it said estimated. I thought I saw somewhere where it said estimated.
I didn't see that, mate.
Don't buy teammate and hold back cars signs. Oh, here we go. Hamilton smelling blood now, but he didn't get the line on the inside. This is a good battle developing here, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's still got. He's right up his backside now. He might get him on ERS now in a minute. Oh, Hamilton. Oh, right. To see Alonso. He's watching it. He's staying back. Oh, he's diving up the on outside. Oh my god. Oh, Bottas has done a good job there, to be fair. Very good job there. I wish you could see on... There must be a way that you can see where you're going to pit, where you're going to come out. There must be a way. Strategy. Next pit window and 7 laps. Maybe when you're in the window it tells you. Maybe it doesn't tell you until you're in the window.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm sure I saw it somewhere. So I'm just picking up a bit. Leclerc's setting fastest laps here. And he's only on standard. What's he on? I don't want to harvest, give that neutral now.
And it will be charge button off.
Okay.
That's alright. Oh, Hamilton's got Bottas. You didn't see that, mate. You missed that. Got him. Oh, hang about. Bottas has just got him back. Alonso's right at the back, just watching it all. This is a bit battle for 4. Bottas is in the position. Hamilton fighting him. Alonso trying to stay with the Alfa Romeo, and the Alpine's doing quite a good job.
If this battle continues going on, Perez is going to get involved in this.
Perez will, mate. He's closing the gaps ever so slightly. If you can see Gasly and Ocon, look at Ocon, he's fighting Gasly. Norris is trying to get... Oh, hang on, there's an overtake trying to happen here. Over Ocon and Gasly, look. Oh, Hamilton's just overtaken Bottas again. It's all happening here, mate. Bottas might drop down. Alonso's at that point of the race where everything's happening now. Sainz is closing the gap on Leclerc. Big style now. Get Sainz. Keep him there for the time being. Perez is far behind. Hamilton has managed to get that 4th spot, mate. He's trying to defend now. Well done, Bond with Bottas, see if we can get him. What else is happening, mate? Magnussen on shoe. Should we see if Ocon can get past Gasly? The two McLarens are fighting it out, mate. Perez is eating that time up between him and Alonso. It's going to be about... Oh, another car's run wide. What's happened? Perez's race control DRS is disabled. There's a crash. Several cars.
Multiple cars, I think.
Crash, mate,
Let's
with
take
multiple
a closer
cars.
Look. All eyes on Kevin
it's
Magnussen
Bottas.
here.
Oh, what's happened?
And there's the hit. And it's crystal clear who was in the wrong there.
His front wing's off. Not the whole wing.
And the team had such high hopes today.
Oh my
God.
God.
What a shame.
Mate, this is going to change it now, isn't it? It might be a virtual safety car, at least. Virtual safety car, yeah.
Virtual safety car.
Copy that.
They're going to bring him in. They're going to have to bring him in the pit.
What do I do here?
Virtual safety cars deployed. Open
pit options.
Opens or ignore.
Shit. It's only a virtual though, isn't it? It's not going to last very long. What do you reckon?
It wasn't that big a crash, so I would ignore it.
Yeah. What, and ignore with signs?
Yeah, ignore with both.
Yeah. Hopefully the others won't dive into the pits. It's a big call, isn't it? But we aren't too many laps anyway away from the thing.
And it will be DRS
Never
off.
to take and permitting. Right.
Slow down now.
Okay.
We haven't got them on that thing, have we? No. Right. Never overtaken allowed, so we will just watch the race from the leader for a bit. Actually, we'll watch it from both sides. So there's no overtaking allowed. Should we keep an eye on this battle here? So when it's...
There's no... there's no overtaking, so there's
I know at the moment it's not, but when the virtual safety car comes in, it's going to be a bit of a... It's going to be... Perez is closing the gap here, mate. And I can keep an eye on this little development. We'll keep an eye on Hamilton's car because then we've got the best of both of them. Mate, with the virtual safety car out in this race, how's it going to affect Magnussen's coming to the pits?
Well, Magnussen needs to go to the pits. He's the one who got into that collision.
It's ending soon, mate. This is ending soon, so we want signs to be pushing in there,
virtual safety car ending, virtual safety car ending.
Normal balancing to resumed, right, push. I know he's got... Verstappen's going to be pushing now as well, see. I'll tell you what, Baz, I actually find this, like, more intriguing than the actual other Formula 1 game, like, for the race. Do you?
Yeah.
It's more sort of captivating. The other one, sort of, you can drop into such a semi-conscious autopilot sort of thing. This is good because it's like watching telly, isn't it?
It is-ish, but I guess you can say the same for this. You can sort of get into autopilot mode as well as this. You only need to do the little tweaking and you're pretty much safe as well. So.
Well, on this track. At the moment. On this track at the moment. Look, Hamilton is pushing Bottas now, he's on full on attack mode. Alonso's got no chance of catching Hamilton, I don't think, overtaking him. Sainz is catching the car. Going to tell him to just conserve his pace.
I mean, there's something said about being a manager of this sort of stuff. There's again, just like everything, there's pros and cons.
Another interval, mate. Something happened there. Sorry to cut you off. Sorry, go on, mate. Sorry.
No, that's alright. Yellow flag for what? A lock-up?
Yeah, Schumacher's locked up. Albon, mate, is overgone Patel. Russell, mate, is struggling. He has climbed though.
He hasn't really. Yeah, but he hasn't really recovered since that lock-up.
I wonder if he's had some damage to his car, like mechanical damage.
Possibly. He hasn't really been above the top 10 since his run wide.
This is an intriguing battle. Let's ride on board. Come on. Can we get Bottas? Let's just check. Pit lanes in 3 laps. 5 laps for him. I'm going to get Leclerc in the earliest possible chance, I think. Because then he'll be out and his tyres will be warming up. And he should be able to finish.
Yeah, that'd probably be the time to get him pushing if it's who you want to win the race.
Yeah.
He'll be on new soft tyres and he'll be able to really push out.
Sainz has got a 10-second lead over Verstappen. 20-second lead over Bottas, so I can't see not finish the podium. Get some good points for the first weekend. Sponsorship money coming in. Hamilton's just can't do nothing at the moment, and that's be frustrating for him. Bottas is just defending him really well. I'll tell you what, because he's coming into the pit soon, I'm going to get Leclerc to try and open up even more speed.
We need to push for these laps. You're doing a good job.
I'm going to get him to attack a couple of a lap. get Carlos Sainz to be a bit more aggressive as well.
We can push a bit more.
Yeah, good.
What's Hamilton doing here? Oh, tyres, mate. Turn it down a little bit because of the tyres.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
DRS is back into the race.
We should slow down.
Good.
He's advising me to slow down, probably because of the tyre situation. Do you reckon?
Possibly. Possibly.
And 40, he's alright, he can push a little bit more, Sainz can. Leclerc though, it's like, this is a catch-22 now. He's picked, he's flying round, he's getting the fastest laps, isn't he? But I think I should, personally. 24 seconds Bottas is behind. I've got a 12-second lead over Verstappen. And also, he's probably got a pit again, hasn't he? That's the thing. I think yeah, Magnussen's the only one. Surely he's going to pit again. What's he on? Verstappen's on hard tyres. Same as Sainz, so Verstappen will probably do a bit later, but he probably will pit. I can't imagine him trying to go another 20 laps. I can't see it happening. Can you?
Hard to tell, mate. You're never quite sure what people's strategies are.
Leclerc's tyres are getting a bit buggered now as well. Need to get him in 37% on the tyres, mate. Entered the pit window for our strategy for today. Verstappen has got better tyres than Sainz. That's the only worrying thing, really, with that. He's stuck in traffic here. Fucking hell. Yellow flag, what's happened? Nothing in my drivers. Good.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Bottas, run wide. Oh, Hamilton's got him.
We can take a look now. Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
Because this is a battle going on. Oh,
and they've gone wide,
Bottas.
very
Giving
wide.
up some time there. There's some traffic on there as well. I think it's a good time. The traffic will be holding people up as well.
Yeah, you're coming up to back markers, aren't you?
Yeah. Why does it say planned? And it's like conditions only 40% in tyres. But it's only 1 second. What's that lifeline? 10 laps. Down by 10 laps. That's up 91%. Condition will be up by 91%, but lifeline for 22 laps. 6.4 seconds slower on the lap times. Whereas that's just 1 second slower. Shit. What have I got on? 35%. What do you reckon, mate? Because that's planned. It says 40% on condition. That's new compound. That's a brand new compound, that is. Haven't used yet. Oh, it's 91%. Got more laps. What lap are we in? 38 to 44. Well, lap 38, so we've out of 57, so we got 19 laps to go. That says lifetime of laps 10. We need that, don't we? It's going to finish the race. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Even though that's the planned one.
I think it's because you got I think it's because when the when the team planned it, they just put you back on the same softs that you went out on at the start.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for that one, I think. Compound is what you plan to change to in your original one. That's fine. Very high. I think I'm gonna go for that one. It's 22 laps. It should take me to the end of the race then.
Speed confirmed.
Yeah. Oh, estimated exit position 3rd. Alright, there it is. That's what I saw.
Where
It was on the it was on the right of that pit.
I thought I saw it.
Thing. Yeah, it says at the bottom on the right hand side, estimated exit position 3rd.
Yeah. So I'm making the timber then.
But
Copy. And we need speed limiter on.
Let's have a look at the pit stop soon. Till we get on. Hopefully it's a good one. Not a bad stop, is it? Half decent stop.
Yeah, not too bad.
Stop time 2.9 seconds. Come on, oh, Verstappen's just got me. Bottas is going to be close, mate. Oh, I've managed to get out, haven't I? I've managed to get out in front of the Clark. 12 seconds though behind, 3 seconds behind Verstappen, right. So who is this Leclerc? With pit right pace. We need him being aggressive. Being attacking.
Start taking advantage of those new, well, do a lap and then start taking advantage of those soft tyres, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, go aggressive just to signs us in a lap. But remember, Verstappen probably will pit again. I'm sure he will.
So deployed.
copy.
Gamey. Definitely gamey.
We just done the fastest 3rd sector.
Yeah. He's got his paces up. Closing in. Isn't he? He's closing in. Putting him in overtake mode in a minute. I'm getting him past the stuff and I'm going to push him. Get everything in full pelt now. Just getting past. Carlos Sainz. Let's just check the car again.
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Yeah, copy.
There's the pit screen. Just start. Oh yes, he's got him. He's got him.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Yes. Don't need to see that. Oh no. Defend that. Balance on the fuel.
And we'll need lift off.
Yeah.
What was his strategy to get him on the softs, wasn't it? 40%. Why would I go on 40%? I need him to finish the race. How many laps is that? 41. So I've got 16 more laps. What's this one here? 89. Oh mate, look at that. That is plus on the time. Lap time's down. If I do that, it's up. 89%. Its lifetime lap is 24. So it's even more than that. And you get better times. Must have put him on that, haven't I? 89%. Slightly better, but it's going to be better time. I'm sure that's what that means to you. Reading them little green arrows and red arrows, that's surely 2.8 seconds is better a lap time than what you're currently on, than the current compound.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Whereas that will be saying it's slower. I reckon that one. I'm going for it.
Box, Carlos, box.
Yeah, copy the box.
Let me see if there's stuff in there.
And just a reminder on garage.
Copy.
Got one to defend. I need to have him on defend. Don't want the stuff in the table. He's going to be going in the pits in a minute. Not quite yet, isn't it? Mate, when you're watching this, like me doing this, whilst you're all just Hamilton and Perez both in the pits. Let's have a quick look, see how good his pit stop is. Ooh, that's a bit of a slow stop, isn't it?
And Pedro just pitted now.
They're all going in the pits. Signs will be in there. I'm seeing this pushing against signs is flat as a market, isn't it? So you've got a bit of traffic in there.
Yeah.
That's good. And getting the car pushed as well, that's why he's probably got the fastest lap. And there's signs. He's coming down to the pits in a minute.
He's pitting now, isn't he?
He's pitting now.
His lap.
No, he's pitting now. He'll be in now. He's coming in now.
Too late. Okay.
You've got to admit, like, the graphics on the pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah.
The whole package is pretty good. The Verstappen's in the pits now as well, so that's timed that perfectly, mate. Absolutely perfectly. Alonso's up to 4th. Jesus Christ. Right. Good. Now I can get him to just ease off a bit. Keep them tyres warm. Don't need to defend at the moment because I'm 13 seconds above. Got a 13-second window now. Doing alright. Don't need to worry about that hitting times anymore. Got signed on aggressive. I just want to see the stuff. Keep an eye on him. He's stuck behind an Aston Martin or something. Mercedes. It's good that he's stuck behind that car. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Balancing the fuel. Just want to see where is it, driver. Don't hold back teammates. Pit wait for them to hold back cars behind. Cars are getting a little warm, that's a good thing. Just a bit of traffic, so that's alright, not too bad, mate. Ferraris are doing alright. Oh! Optimal lap. This is the optimal lap for pitting or current strategy. We've just ignored that. Oh right, okay mate, if you leave it, then that comes like up like that.
Okay.
But we didn't leave it anyway, we pitted, didn't we? So it's probably just like a little tutorial just to show you. Who can we
so what lap's
on board?
So lap 43 is the optimal lap.
On that strategy. Alonso's gone into the pit. Oh, Russell, mate, he's climbing now. Look.
Russell, yeah, that's because a lot of people pitted, so he made his
Russell's in the pit, man. Russell's in the pit. Bit of a gap now forming. Look at that. Signs has got 15. Oh, what's happened? Just a spin, running wide of some.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Yeah, Latifi scored in havoc. Yeah. As he always does.
As he always does, yeah. Nothing new there.
Nothing new there. Christ, he's got full ERS. Signs might as well just deploy that a bit, get a bit of gap between that person following him. He's got 29 kgs of fuel left, but he is going to. Prediction is that he's going to finish it. I hope that middle one down. What's it? +18 laps. I hope that is that he's going to finish it.
Yeah. Yeah. If it was in red, then you will need to worry, but it's not.
Signs. The question is, do I get the signs to push even harder, or do I get him to drop back, or just leave it how it is, because Verstappen's stuck in traffic?
Yeah, so Verstappen at the moment, Verstappen is no threat right now. He's stuck behind back markers.
Yeah.
Sainz is doing his job, and the Clark's got a free window. He's got a clean track in front of him.
He's got him deploying that ERS as well at the moment. Let's push. Let's get a bit more pace and signs.
Head down and push.
Try and get a little bit of a lead with lap 44. If we can get we can take advantage of Verstappen being in that traffic. Oh, hang on, turn out he's taking him now. Oh, I don't know. Look at him. Bloody hell, he's up. He's having wars with Vettel again. They don't like each other. It might not be Vettel, it might be Stroll, but whoever it is. Verstappen's in clean air now, but Sainz is. I need to get Sainz picking the pace up here. Hamilton, mate, look at this battle going on here. Bottas and Hamilton has fought. Perez has entered the fray. Riding board with Perez. He's entered the fray. Hamilton and Bottas have had a fight pretty much all race, haven't they? Been like the battle of the race.
Pretty much.
Like the battle of the race. Perez is. Oh, hang about, they've moved across. Perez is taking this opportunity here. Jesus, oh, sorry, that's a risky move by Hamilton there, gliding across like that. Jesus Christ. It's just got another fastest lap. Tyres are warming up now, Baz.
Yep. How many laps have we got left? 7.
Oof. One. Go on, Perez. I prefer the...
No DRS.
Actually.
No DRS for it.
Copy.
And charge button on.
Into.
Yeah.
Does that mean Verstappen's right up? That means Verstappen's 12 seconds away from Sainz, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Hamilton's 27, and Bottas is 27 seconds behind Verstappen. That does mean what it was. I am right in saying that, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Got a bit of a window here.
Charge button off.
Copy.
If you keep the Clark's pace the way it is, he'll never reach that. If you look at the track map on the right, he'll never come. If you just keep him at the pace he's at, he'll never come in with those back markers. He's got 4 back markers in front of him.
Yeah, don't want him to get caught up in them. But I think you don't want to push the pace, do you? Like you say, avoid you'll catch him.
Yeah.
He's alright at the moment. He might slowly be I mean, on this straight he's going to catch him a little bit. They're coming to the end of the straight, so... Alright, I think. I'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on that. I'm actually tempted to tell Signs to ease off a bit now. Got a bit of a gap. 10 laps to go. Ferrari 1-2, mate. On the track that they had a 1-2, I think, in the real life. Oh no, I think Signs crept. Something happened. Did Clark won it in real life?
Clark won it. Verstappen was second. Signs crashed out, I think.
Signs, I was going to say, I think. Oh, Perez, mate. He's got up into 4th.
He took advantage of Hamilton and Bottas battling and went round the outside or something.
Yeah, that's so. I'm not going to fight back at him now. Yeah, slipstream. He's going on the outside. We got him. Oh, touching wheels. Christ almighty. What do you think of that, Oak? What do you think of that one, mate?
Perez had to give up that spot because Hamilton had literally come up behind him. If he was going to shut the door, he would have crashed. He would have made him crash.
Yeah, I was going to say he was attacking sharply there, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was committed.
I'm just going to get Signs to, let's just have a quick look. His tyres are 60%. Let's just get him to good standard and then don't want him blowing his tyres.
Slow down now.
Just slow down a little bit.
Copy.
It's got 14-second window between him and he's got 14 seconds. He's going to hold off the Verstappen as well. So. Hang about. Perez. He's going back at him, mate. God, this is a battle going on here. Red Bull, Mercedes. Toto Wolff and Christian Horner going at it here. Oh my god, this is going to be close now. Has he got him? Will he be able to get him?
Hamilton's got defended him pretty well.
He's in the corner. Back in the corner. This is close now. Guys, we've got 9 laps to go in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Ferrari 1-2. 14 seconds. Verstappen behind Sainz. Sainz is defending well. Earlier on in the race, we have to defend Verstappen. I think, mate, if Verstappen had got him, it would have been a different outcome. Would have been chasing him down. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, Verstappen at the moment is nowhere near Sainz. If you look at the track map, he's got someone ahead of him, or between you and Verstappen.
Yeah.
And I think that's a back marker.
Yeah.
And that's Magnussen or Mick Schumacher, one of the two.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's basically Leclerc's not quite at that traffic yet, but he's nearing it.
Oh, I tell you what is close here. Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. And then it's just overtaken Russell. This is a battle going on in here. Norris has just overtaken Russell. There's a midfield battle going on for the points here. Oh, is it top 8 at that point? I thought it was top 10.
It's top 10, I guess.
Yeah, so Norris has moved into the points here. George Russell, both young English. And Russell. McLaren, and this is close now. Can George Russell get that past him into the points then?
Coming up to the DRS section, I'm pretty sure he's going to use it.
Oh, nearly touching it. Oh, bloody hell. God, what a battle. Right.
Oh. Going. Can he hold it? No, he can't hold it.
Norris trying to fight back. This is to get into the points. Danny Ricciardo's all over Magnussen. 10th to 15th is 10th to 14th is right up. Every car is basically right up each other. Norris. Oh, love. Oh, bloody hell, that was nice. That was a nice overtake. But I don't like it. Russell don't like that one bit. Oh, he's still on the outside.
Russell's too far away for that, I think.
Maybe with the battle, this is the 10th. They're going for it. Hang about. Look at Hamilton. He's up to his backside. He's just going all over the field now. What should we keep a battle on? Battle for 4th or battle for 10th?
Battle for 4th.
Who's going to get a point? Norris or Russell?
Hamilton's got it again.
I'm a bit worried Leclerc's going to be stuck in traffic in a second. Look at it on the map. He's already one behind him.
He's already passed one, so that's fine.
A little ride on board with Leclerc. Ride above him. Make sure that this doesn't hold him up. Check behind him. Nothing wrong with him. Still quite far ahead. Still enough gap in between. Not too bad. Nothing. Both of my drivers look quite safe at the moment, don't you think? This battle. The battle's going on. Hamilton's going to split the two. Perez coming on the outside. Oh my god. I've literally just got my tyres now, haven't I?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, manage the tyres.
This is a low lap warning, mate. Why is it low lap warning? Oh, low lap remaining. Got to maintain. I mean, do I tell Leclerc to ease off a little bit and eventually he's at 35%. It's only 5 laps to go. It should be alright, if it gets down to like 30 maybe.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Should be fine. Hamilton and Perez are going up it, big go here. Perez! Oh, Hamilton's moved over to defend. That's a mile there, Lewis. Ride on board with Perez.
Perez is going to go for it again, I think.
Ooh. 52. Mate, I've got to see something here. Got to see this. It's so close.
And 5 laps to go.
Russell and Norris.
Yeah, for a point to determine who gets the points. It's really close. Oh my god. Oh shoot, it's just overtaken Magnussen. God, it's so close between these drivers, look. Get Ricciardo. He's going for 2 of them. So close. Not worried about Ricciardo. Let's ride on board with Norris, with Lando Norris for a bit. I love Lando Norris in real life. Where am I? Where's Leclerc? He's getting to Shinoda. Hopefully he just get past him in a sec. Not going to cause him a problem with anything. Oh, hang about. Tyres, mate. 30%.
The front side's gone.
Christ, the front tyres are gone, mate.
Copy.
What are we doing?
Shit. Need to
We should slow
lower
down.
the pace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you need,
Conserve the tyres. It's only a yellow warning, it's not a red. Should be alright. 16 seconds between Sainz and Verstappen. Do you reckon I should just lighten the load on it? With Sainz as well. Maybe give another lap. 4 laps to go for the Clark. 16 seconds. So let's see. Let's put it on light and we'll see if Verstappen starts pulling the pace down. Keep an eye on the pace of Verstappen and Sainz, mate.
Yeah, we'll do.
Because if Verstappen starts eating away at that, we're going to have to change the pace. But yeah, I need Leclerc. Preserving his tyres here. Saying that, Perez is having another ding on. Ding-a-ling. Another ding-a-ling with Hamilton, mate. It's gonna be like Michael Schumacher and McGavin in that time. He's gonna run on down to the other garage. For his Hamilton one to leg it down there. Scrap on. I think I'm alright doing this pace with my drivers at the moment. Conserving the tyres with Leclerc. He's got a massive gap. 10-second gap between him and Sainz. It's not really moving. Perez is massive. He's just overtaken Hamilton. Can he hold on to 4th? It could be a Ferrari 1-2 and a Verstappen and Perez 3-4. It's going to be
Is Russell holding on to 10th?
yeah, he is just about right on board with Lando. Verstappen's just eating the time down a little bit, mate. You're going to have to keep an eye on that, but 15 seconds, it shouldn't be a problem. Plus I've got him on defending of the drivers as well. Shouldn't be a problem, should it? I can't think.
No.
It's going down, but it's only 2 laps to go. It's not going to need 15 seconds in 2 laps. Should be fine. Should have the 1-2 here, no problem. But the big question is, who is going to get points? I could have fast forwarded time, you know, on this race, but I wanted to keep it all watching the whole thing.
Yeah, you could have done that, but it's probably not worth it.
No. Do you reckon it's best to watch the thing as it unfolds?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what racing's all about.
Exactly. What's the point in having the game if you're not going to watch the racing?
Yeah, very poor grip, I don't know why.
Poor grip. It's getting to conservative tyres.
Copy.
How are the tires?
Goes to show you, mate,
Slow down now.
like the things, the amount of stuff that they have to manage in real life.
Yeah.
Hang about.
That's why Verstappen's getting so annoyed with his car at the moment. Every race,
Yes.
it's just not working for him.
Look at this on the screen now, mate. Norris is in the points. This is going to be 2 laps to go, mate. This is going to be a scrap. Verstappen's
2 laps to go.
Copy.
Shouldn't be a problem. 14 seconds. I think I'll hold on to second place. So, should be. 22% for the Clark's tyres. I'm worrying about them a bit. I have to admit. Maybe I should have conserved a bit earlier on, but I had time on my side as well, didn't I? With Leclerc.
Yeah, you didn't just have time, you had lots of times on your hand.
Yeah. Should have maybe conserved the tyres a bit more. Oh, hang about. George, you naughty devil. This is a battle on a point. Do you think Russell's got it in him to hold this off, mate?
Don't know, it's all going to depend on the corners.
Oh my god, mate, look. Tyres aren't going to last long. Well, you've got to ignore now, it's only a lap to go.
Yeah, you got it, yeah.
And last lap.
Last lap, I'm on the last lap. Please make it round the lap. Should be, 20%.
Right, you just crossed. Right.
Perez has just gone back into fourth. I'm more interested to see. Oh, Ricciardo, mate. Look at Ricciardo. Come on, Norris.
Yeah, he came up the field. The McLarens are attacking Russell.
I've got a funny feeling Russell's going to hold on to it. He's got 3-second gap. I want to keep a quick little look on that map, mate, because I want to watch the Clark come over the line.
Yeah. Doing the same.
You doing the same, are you?
Yeah, I'm looking just to watch. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit behind, but I am watching it.
Yeah. Oh, Norris has got a bit of EIS here. God, the condition is on 17% now for the Clark. That's the one thing I'm taking from this race is I need to, when I've got a lead like built up like that, I need to get on the tyres earlier on, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Crowd are going mad, mate.
Verstappen is catching, but it's not going to be worrying.
No, he's won it.
Okay, and take a flag.
It was incredibly difficult.
Oh, I could have watched the replay, I didn't see that, but I was watching it anyway. Take a flag.
And Sainz has got second. Nice. 1-2.
Great job, everyone. Great team. All week, this weekend was good fun. Good work, mate. Fantastic race. Right, back into Norris, mate. Can Norris... No, he's not going to... Russell's hold on to the points. Yeah, it's going to end. I wonder about that. Norris still going. Norris, catch. Russ, this is for the points, mate. I think Russell might have it in him to hold on there. Final bend coming up. It's going to have something have to go wrong there, won't it?
He'd have to.
I think Russell's got it. Yeah,
Russell's got it.
Russell's got it. Oh, it's been a flag, mate. How's happened?
Oh, they've run wide!
A little bit late.
There you go, everyone's finished, mate. You can hear the crowd going. Right, while we're at it, let's just see the tyres, mate. 17%, let's see. On the board. Trophy on the board. Score your first championship
Well,
point.
this was definitely
Top
Charles Leclerc's
Win a
weekend.
Grand Prix. Finish first. Complete your first Grand Prix. Nice. See the clock celebrating, mate.
This is a tremendous podium result. It's joy all around for the team.
Verstappen don't look so happy. Tell you what, it's going to be a bit.
The driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today.
It's going to be a bit different, mate. It's good to get these early points on the board because, like in real life, the next few tracks now are not suited to Ferrari.
Along with the most valuable points. I don't think Ferrari will be too disappointed with that result.
You can see that the team runs like a well-oiled machine. Everything was precise and on point this weekend.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Nice, right, let's have a look, mate. We got fastest lap as well, look.
Nice.
Fastest lap, 1-2. Let's have a look. The positions. Perez climbed by 2. Hamilton dropped by 2. Verstappen was up by 2. Just want to see Ricciardo.
Lando Norris came up 2 as well.
Yeah, not George Russell suffered from that lockup or whatever he had, didn't
he? Yeah.
Ricciardo, he's the best one so far. He's climbed by 3 positions. He's a racer of the day, probably Ricciardo. Apart from Leclerc, obviously. 2 McLarens, 2 Red Bulls, drivers. Leclerc's leading the championship.
Just gonna get some chocolate while you're doing that.
Nice,
just to try and wake up a bit.
Yeah, nice. 44 points in the lead. Got double points, mate. Good, got good points there. Good points. Tyres were struggling there. Perez's tyres were bad. I only just a little bit worse. Christ, his tyres are good. Gasly and Bottas's tyres really good. See what the sponsors got on. We got that. So we got 164 grand for that, 145 grand for that. Finish position, potential reward 0 because obviously it's a streak. So that's all decent. We're on the way for that, 1 out of 2. We've got the 145 grand for the race target. We've got the Q3 160. So all in all, we've got 300 grand for that race for that. So that's pretty decent. The events of the race, obviously the cards won it. Baz. Right, let's just have a look at this. Baz?
The team's drivers gain experience over each race weekend, depending on their performance. With enough experience, your drivers will be able to improve their skills.
Right, see how the skills are going. Obviously that's good potential's gone up. But we haven't used him. 78, he's not actually that bad. Signs, practice 100 out of 100 gained. Qualifying 100 out of 100 race, 497. Actually gained more points or more experience from the race than what the dart did. Growth potential 1.29, 0.09, 1.26, total weight 26, 829, 760, experience gained. Decreases as a driver ages, resulting in less experience gained from race weekends. It's that the older he is. Growth potential, obviously, is lower because he's older. So yeah, that's good. Right, let's continue. Driver bonuses. Here we go. We've got incoming of sponsorship. Income of £4,752,587 That's on the sponsorship related income and spending occurred during the race. But so we got outgoings of 1.4 million. 1.4 million going out. The balance in total, we're up by 3 million. From that race, we've earned £3,272,587. Nice.
That was a great opening weekend for our team. The board and our sponsors are pleased, and we've earned some extra money for our performance. You can see their response in more detail from the board menu. Take a look at what you can be doing before the next race weekend gets here. Our time is precious, and these moments between races are a good point to develop our team further. You should have an email from the engineering team over in the warehouse. Check it out. It might be something interesting.
Check that out in a second. First of all, we'll just check this board. Check out the confidence. Yeah, delighted with the race performance. Satisfied. Nice. Yeah, the board are happy. Board budget is fine. Initial monthly payments, it's all fine. 70 million with a season budget, Christ. Initial payment 8 million. So we're doing alright. Team rating is fine. Team rating's all fine. Heritage, look. 15 championships won out of 104. I know, season's ended. 104 we haven't won. 73 entered, 25 non-entered. Nice to see the history of the team. It's my season 1 in progress. Car development, money spent. It's not too bad. And then you've got the rules and regulations on different things if you wanted it. We've got finances, we've got the standings, Ferrari are top, as you can see in the Leclerc signs. So we're on the home screen here. The race weekend sold in 4 days. It's a quick turnaround, very quick turnaround here. Very quick turnaround indeed. Check the inbox. Today, good morning PH, I've updated our circuits based on the Bahrain Grand Prix, so all our strategic information is up to date. Engine cooling, reactions. On a separate note, our telemetry shows that the engine cooling of car 1 could be better compared to the grid. We should design a new car part to improve the attribute and keep us competitive. So the cooling, engine cooling on the Clark's car. So noted the reaction to color signs could be improved, so in developing them, where we have gained enough experience, make them a more well-rounded driver. Yeah. It's a good thing in the engine cooling. Right, let's have a look at this engine cooling first.
You want to get started with a design project.
Let's improve the engine cooling.
These are car parts we can design and manufacture in-house. Each car part impacts different areas of a car's performance, but certain car parts will have a greater impact than others. You can also view our car performance by rank on grid. This is a useful comparison tool and lets you see how our performance compares to that of all the other cars on the grid. Take a look over the different car parts. The highlights indicate which performance areas they impact the most. Pick one that impacts the ratings you want to improve.
You're into the update and stuff.
Yeah, well, I just had an email saying that it's on Leclerc's car. It's best to get the engine cooling updated, and then they said about getting Carlos Sainz, giving him some training to get his reactions a little bit better. I'm just having a look at it now.
Expertise in making new car parts
tutorial
with experience. So each new design is likely to be better than
Do you know on that last lap, mate, the fastest lap of the race was Leclerc, and it was in lap 19, so it's early on.
Yeah.
Testing is also an important step in designing a new car part. Our testing
See, look at that, mate. New part, look, goes from 5th to 3rd. Engine cooling.
Each design project. If you assign some testing time to this design now, you can see what effect it will have on the car part. Once you've taken a look, let's continue.
So what's this? MAUIs. It's airflow. We're safety testing the this million hours. 2 million hours of computer simulation. Hours remaining. All in about. Internal hours. Mate, because I'm already in first in all of them, look, if you put them up. Do you think it's not even what I'm first, like in the teams on the grid?
Yeah.
Like even though it'll make them better and better, because I'm first, I don't think there's much of a point, is there? Because it doesn't actually affect the engine cooling. There's no point. You might as well just design it. If it was like going to be making it like from second to first or fifth to third, like on the drag reduction and stuff, I'd say probably do it.
You can direct
I don't understand all this stuff. I just go with what it either tells me or...
car parts are complex, and sometimes you'll have to sacrifice performance in one area to achieve
Sometimes you'll have to sacrifice performance in one area to achieve gains.
Over the season, we'll understand more about our car's performance, which will help you to guide the team's design focus. You can try altering the focus now if you like, or else stick with a balanced approach. When you're ready, continue with the process.
Okay, either balanced or look, new would be first. Attribute total. Take the speeds down, but it'd still be in them positions. So take engine cooling. I know you'd have to go twice for it to be put into first, and that would take them down. Tell you what, let's go balanced. Oh no, what's it on about? Oh. Balanced. Race performance. Optimize everything. Yeah, balanced. Right. Let's develop.
As a final step before the team gets started on this design project, you need to decide how many engineers you want working on it. You should also decide what approach they should take. Bear in mind, these decisions will have an impact on the duration.
This is like R&D, mate, on the other game.
When you're happy with everything,
just a bit more in detail.
And the team will get started.
So available engineers is 9. So that's 40 days. That's 37 days. It's going to cost more. No, the total cost will be the same. 34 days, 40 days, 34 days, 30 days. What's the maximum? Thing is, how often available engineers, you might want to design other stuff. 40 days, tell you what, it's only a cooling unit, isn't it? 27th, 30th. I know, no, it's not going to cost anymore. Might be a mistake, but let's put two engineers on it. Completion date 37 days. Cost cut remaining. Cash remaining 31 million. That's fine. It's going to cost me 150 grand. It's not very much. Let's start the project.
Nice work. That's the project started. If you check your calendar, you'll see the team have given you a delivery date for the design. Once it's complete, you'll be able to manufacture that part anytime. Continually designing new car parts is imperative to improving our team's performance and staying competitive.
Different tracks, mate, are going to like mean that I'm going to have to improve different areas of the car.
To see how our cars compare to others on the grid.
So design, manufacture, copies of an existing design, research locked into 18th. New products current. Right, what I need to do.
From the cars area, you can manage everything relating to the cars and their build. From car analysis to car parts to new development projects.
Yeah. Cars part development.
Uninstalled car parts are stored in the warehouse, including our newly manufactured suspension, We might be able to use it to improve one of our current car setups.
Oh, we've got a new suspension, mate. Okay, let's have a look.
This is
got a
the
new
warehouse.
suspension.
Isn't it wonderful?
Bound to give us
This is
something,
where
isn't
we
it? Because
store
it's like
any
a
uninstalled
tutorial.
car parts.
Yeah.
We can also design and manufacture new and improved
Who do you
aerodynamic car
reckon
parts
suspension?
in-house
Put
throughout
it on
the
what
season
car? Let's
and
have a
install
look,
them
see if
on
it
our
benefits
cars.
one better than the
Actually,
other.
hold on.
Suspension, obviously, will be good for curbs and stuff. 6 analytics.
The engineering team have just finished manufacturing a suspension system of a brand new design. Well-designed suspension is crucial to the aerodynamic potential of a race car. We always want the best components possible on our cars, so it's worth checking to see if we should install this one instead of the model we currently have.
Yeah. Worth
Right.
seeing.
All the available suspension designs are here to look through. Notice how both cars currently have the same suspension design installed. Check the new design at the top of the list. As each car can only have one suspension fitted, you'll want to check the stats of the new design to see if it's worth replacing the old one. Take the time here to compare the two designs. You may also want to pay attention to the stats that are crucial for the next race and see which suspension is more suitable for that circuit. Looks like this new design only has positive impacts on the car. That's great news. We only have one copy of this suspension at the moment, so you need to decide which car to install it
The
on.
top speed's going to go up, mate.
Whose car?
Select
Oh,
the
it's
new
on-
suspension
installed on
design
both
and get it
cars.
installed. Can't wait to see
I'm not
this in
sure.
action on the race weekend.
No, you can only install it in one car.
It says it on the top, on the left-hand side. It says installed on both cars.
Yeah, that one there. But this is the new one here. See,
Oh.
this is the new one here. So, whose car do I put it on? That's the question. See, new. Brings it drag reduction, low speed, medium speed, braking cooling's the same. Coupling large 60%, that's 0%, but what do you reckon, mate? Do you reckon the car call signs? Let's go for suspension, better suspension. Let's put it on the Clarks.
Great work. That's the new suspension fitted. If you want to have more copies of this design manufactured, you can do so from here. Just remember those F1 mandated spending caps, the official limit on how much we can spend on car development and improvement each season.
Yeah, it's got a spending cap.
If you don't want the team to manufacture anything right now,
I've got
we
31
should probably
million
head back.
and a half. I made a profit, mate, of 3.7 million in that last race.
Nice.
So, yeah. Should we oh no, we've only got one, haven't we, so we can't. That's fine.
You're pretty much ready to handle things yourself now. Our staff and facilities have a significant impact on the team's performance. When you get a chance, you should check these areas out on your own.
Yeah.
If you ever find yourself needing any further information, don't forget you can use the help function for guidance. Okay, I need to head back over to aerodynamics. I'll be in touch again now and then, and I'm looking forward to the team thriving with you at the helm.
Nice. Right. Check the go to Carlos's signs profile. Any points or what? What's this? Oh, hang on. What's that say? We also notice a reaction. Right, so I've got no points. Development points. Okay, maybe I used them all on the last thing. The board watch the Grand Prix. Be assured. Things like this increase the board's confidence. Post-race overview. Ferrari top of the championships. It was fortunately a race. That's very true, mate. There was no retirements in that race, was there?
No, it was just a lot of people make it. Just a spin. That was like the only thing.
Yeah. Tell you what, Alfa Romeo didn't do that bad in that one. Suspension manufactured. We started working on the manufacture project. Delighted to inform you that the project is now complete. There's a new suspension waiting in your car. So yeah, that's the reaction. That's the info that if I had two of them, it would make them the green ones. But I only put it on car one because I've only got the one part.
Right.
So if I got another, I could spend money and get more things. That's the race weekend coming up. April. Sponsorship.
Got Jeddah next.
There you go. Design complete. Will be after the practice, after the Australian. In March, we got a Saudi Arabian coming up. The engineering team, they're all pretty good. 81, maybe I could get a better technical chief. I could probably get a better one than him at some point. Free agent, like we could age overweight 44, it's not very good. See if there's any decent ones. Hired driver. F2, mate. Should we scout like a really good driver from F2? 70. 71.
Are they just some of them just made up drivers? I mean, there can't be another Schumacher out there, is there? There's just too many.
Mick Schumacher. Is there another one?
There's a David Schumacher there. I didn't know if that was. I don't know if he's a made-up character or what.
God knows. Probably is, isn't he? Tell you what. Theo Bouchard. 18 years old. Let's scout him. Driver position, car 2, racing position, very high, open the negotiations. Let's scout him. Standard scouting for 10 days. Let's scout him, let's see. Scouting started on him. I want to have a look what these things are, mate, that's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Facilities, mate. Got the old air turbine. Look at the cost cap. Alright, we've got 112, that's fine. We don't have to worry about the cost cap at the moment. Wonder if you can... Wait, no you can't. I was going to say, I wonder... Oh, mate, this is the new race we're going on. Hamilton's got a really... a lot of turn-ins in this corner, look.
Oh yeah, you haven't experienced Jeddah, have you?
No.
No, you haven't.
Guys, look at it.
Neither have I, to be honest, but yeah. I heard it's quite fast.
Yeah, it's a fast track in it by the looks of things. So, recommended for a circuit, crucial for a circuit, yeah. Over the last 4 seasons, mate, there's only been one safety car, one virtual safety car, so not a lot of stuff goes on in this race. Not the average pit lane time loss is 14 seconds for a virtual or safety. That doesn't look like it's going to be much of an incident going on.
Well, you
never know. This could be
the time.
Previous race result, mate. 7th and 8th. It's a Mercedes track, this by the looks of things. Power terrain usage, though. On the top of the tree on that. On the other games, I swear that Australian is the first race of the season. On the Formula 1 game.
On 2021 Bahrain is, and Australia is the end one.
Oh, right.
It only came into. It was only because Australia lost a lot of money, I think, in their sponsor, not in their viewing ship. So they had to. They also had time to do maintenance on the track as well. So they changed Australia and I think they took a corner out to make it a bit faster. So they couldn't keep it at the front or at the start of the calendar anymore, so they put it to the back. I think that was the reason.
Qualifying targets, mate. I've got Q2 as a guaranteed 50 grand, but I'm going to put a target of Q3 again on here, on this circuit.
Okay.
It's a faster circuit in it as well, so 132 grand potential. Do I want to put a qualifying position on as well and make the risk even less? Nah, let's not do that. What about the race target? The incentive is the fastest lap. Do I put on second, finish position as second? Just going to put it up by 20 grand. Or should I just stick with the fastest lap? This one. Feeling confident because of the thing. That's 1 out of 2, look. That's 1 out of 2. Qualifying position and finish straight position. Need that to happen though for the thing, don't I? Yeah. Let's go for it. Let's stay like that, I think. Drivers are all drivers hired. That's fine. Race weekend preparation is done. We have quite the race weekend. It's a couple of days. At the moment, Ferrari are leading the pack in the Constructors' Championship. Clark's top. Well, obviously, there's only been one race. New card, colour signs. We don't want to miss it. Race Pro. Saudi Arabian race. We've done that already, and we've beaten them to it. Partially cloudy. It's a nighttime race.
Yeah, yeah, the Chesser is.
Nice. What I just want to see, mate, is with the I just want to save it for a start, and then once it's saved, I just want to see on settings for the team radio and notifications, and then audio. No, I wanted brightness. No. Able subtitles, more mono. No, okay. I was trying to find a setting that I know you can press R2 and then R2 again to stop. But I was trying to see for a setting that you can stop it automatically stops when you get new mail, because you can sometimes do that. Here we go.
Formula 1 is back. Welcome to one of the fastest circuits on the calendar here at Jeddah.
That's probably the first time you see it.
The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is about to kick off, and the atmosphere
I've
here
got
is
it, but I haven't played
electric.
it that much, no.
The Jeddah Street Circuit has one of the fastest average speeds,
telly,
as well as the
obviously,
most corners of any track on the calendar. Good high-speed downforce is going to make
But
life in the fast lane
I don't
a
know
little
when this
easier
is
for
released
drivers
as
here
normal,
this
like when the
weekend.
first day.
We might start early in
Excuse
the
me,
season,
and like the
but
first
that
day
doesn't mean
patch
we
will be
can
out
sit
for
back
this
and
and stuff.
relax.
There's a banter first
Everything
day
is up
patch
for
on it.
grabs, and nothing is certain at
Oh,
this
yeah.
stage. The
I don't
competition
know if it's. I
is
thought it might
on.
be Friday, but it's not. Right then. On Friday we got the first two practice sponsorship deals we've already sorted. That we've already seen. Can't read them yet. Right then, Saudi Arabia. Practice. All parts are fitted. Car setup is untested, but we've got practice, haven't we? So that's fine. So confidence is questioned. Car parts knowledge obviously is lower for Leclerc because of his suspension now. Fine. I think I'm going to do practice 1 and practice 2 I will skip. Practice 3 I'll do. Right mate, let's check out Jeddah.
Radio check, Thomas.
Radio check again.
So what you got there? So you got runs, track privatisation, and what was the third one? Track knowledge.
Yeah.
Or car parts knowledge. So what's that? So practice goals are... What's the orange? Is that... What's that? So orange is... Greens is runs, so what's the grey bit? 0 out of 5? Does that mean how many...
done. You just want to get the traffic signalisation up, don't you? I think it's mainly the traffic signalisation. Yeah.
Consider in future like not showing the practice because that's a whole, what was that, an hour? A whole hour of practice.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a whole hour.
Yeah, I don't know what you can speed it up and all that, but I don't know what the actual beneficial stuff is.
No.
I don't know what you're actually managing, to be fair.
1 out of 5, look. It's just getting the accumulation up, isn't it?
Possibly.
Set of confidence that got 1 out of 5. Yeah, I probably won't stream the practice like this. But 3 out of 5, both of them on 3 out of 5 practice goals. It's only 5% track accumulation, 67 car parts knowledge. don't know what that 4 out of 5, like, it's like a speech mark, isn't it? I don't know what that is.
Update when you can.
Set of confidence
I'm struggling quite a lot with the cardamom.
Unless there's 5 different runs that you've got to do or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it said that about. And it said about something being bad, didn't it? I don't know what that's all about.
The car is okay.
Not improving.
Okay, understood.
The car's not improving. Carlos signs. 49%, 50%. So keep an eye on these tyres, mate, as well. So obviously I have to call it in. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Signs that they're both heading to the garage now. Invalid configuration. What's that all about? Fuel. Tyre issue. You need to use a tyre compound with at least 15 laps of use of thing. Oh. Christ, mate, how do you do this? Bad. You need to use a tyre compound with at least 15 laps of use. I don't understand this, do you?
I'm just trying to read it and see.
Oh, hang on. Tyre issue. There you go. I just need to change the tyre. Let's put on some meat. What should we go on? Have we got another set of softs on? Or?
No, you don't want to waste your soft tyres, do you?
No, but I've only got 2 mediums. Let's put a medium set on. Okay, that's fine now. That's just what I needed to do. Put some invalid for him as well. Like, it's a tyre issue. The driving communication is not very good though, is it?
No. Could be a bit better.
Don't understand how you get that better.
Maybe they don't want to do that so to scare the person who's managing or something like that. I don't know. Like in the sense of make a panic or something. Oh, my tyres are about to explode! Help me! What?
Yeah.
I'm trying to sort out you driving. What's
Yeah.
going on? My tyres are about. So maybe that's why they didn't do it.
Get the tracker unit. So the goals, mate, I need to get the 5 out of 5 for the speeches, so I passed that, but I just need to get the practice goals of criminalisation up to 100%. I don't think that's going to get to 100% in this section, in this practice, but it's for the whole. It's the whole of the practice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the question is, how much of the time do I want to use? Because I want to save this for the race as well, don't I? It's like that first set of. The problem is I've buggered them wheels up now, haven't I? For the race, that first set, the softs, buggered it up for the race. That's where it becomes hard, isn't it? I might call him back in, and then I might call them both back in and call out a day for the for the practice session. Valid configurations, but I'm not gonna just wait to get to the end of this section. Now I've got 1 and 3 in times. It's all practice, mate, isn't it? Track rubber's low. Yeah. My track rubber's very low.
Yeah.
And this is in village configuration. That's because I'm gonna have to put new tyres on, I bet. Or something going on. God knows what. Fuel. That's what it is. It's fuel. I have to put more fuel in it. What is it saying? Where can you put fuel in? Run plan, here we go. 15 laps. Track rubber's low. Let's just see something on it. Yeah, see 34% on that compound. It's not going to be very good for the race, is it? I buggered that up. I'll probably have to avoid using them in the race, or use up to like the very first stint. Depends. What do you reckon? Avoid using it altogether.
I think that was a crash.
Oh my God.
Let's have a look. Now just focus on the hats. A definite collision there. That's very unfortunate.
That's going to bugger his race up a bit.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Right.
How come his car didn't split apart like it did in real life? Well, where's all that? Where's the mechanics on that? His car should have spun round and split in two. It's not realistic enough.
Oh, there's a spin!
Yeah, we're not going to watch that spin. Race control. Virtual safety car. Normal assumed. Yeah, well, Magnussen's out. Practice. And we're going to just fast forward the time now. Practice is a lot harder in this game than it is the other game, I think.
I just don't see what you're managing though. I guess I understand that you just
tyres, isn't it? You're managing tyres and stuff, getting everything ready for the race. I think. Okay. It's another thing. Another yellow flag for something or other. Verstappen got the best time. Charles Leclerc comes second. I just want to see on the tyre unit. Where is it? It says there somewhere. No, it just tells you what they used. Verstappen didn't even use the soft tyres though. Verstappen used a hard and a medium. Christ. Look at that. Bloody hell, look at Bottas up by 12. Jesus Christ. Tracker immunisation 20% each, 70%, 66, 9, set confidence. See, that's the sort of stuff you're building, but I'm going to cast out a bit down low for some reason. Yeah, we're going to leave that as it is. Run plan 15 laps. Going to leave that how it is. Go to practice 2. I'm going to simulate that session just to see what happens in practice 2 once you simulate it. Sainz and Leclerc 1 and 3, look.
Oh yeah.
51 track accumulation. 83, 93, the knowledge, and that's gone right up as well. Maybe the practice sessions, I don't know, they're harder to do manually than they are.
Welcome back as we continue our race weekend with practice soon to finish and then qualifying hot on its heels. By the end of the day, we'll know who's leading at the front, who's packing out the midfield, and who's bringing up the rear. All 20 drivers competing will be pushing their cars to the limit, pushing themselves to the limit too.
Try and get the
But if
computer
they
to
can
make the
push
traffic
beyond those limits,
signalisation a lot
well, the very best
better
find
for
themselves
when I'm
mounting a
qualifying.
challenge for the championship.
Yeah, possibly.
Strap yourselves
Focus
in.
on,
This is Formula One.
Good quality, yeah.
Something we can going forward in the game we can get like better at. Reach Q2. We've done that. I know we haven't, sorry. But he's still not as he's like decent confidence now, but he isn't. Sainz isn't as of yet. Simulate practice 3. See what that gives us. Oh, Leclerc, mate, he's pulling some good times, isn't he? Sainz is struggling a little bit because of his confidence with the car set up at the moment. Right there, good. Look at the Sainz is even better on track accumulation and the car parts knowledge because of that new suspensions. Put that down a bit. Confidence is growing. It's good. Just seeing something, mate. I'm just replying to a message a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
Freaking iPhones. I'll write an orphan and it's like puts into 2 words. I can't believe it's 20 to 2 already, Jesus Christ. Mental. You don't quite cars go. Right mate, I'll probably do quali, but I probably won't do the race in this one.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
But I'm gonna manage qualifying 1 because I want to get through to qualifying 2. Hopefully it won't be hard. The problem is, mate, last time I was doing it all in automatic when I was. Now it's got me on manual. So it's going to be harder. It's going to just get used to it.
The gloves are off now.
The gloves are off, mate. The biggest thing is I've got to do the tyres, haven't I? That's the biggest thing. Got to watch out for the tyres.
You just got to remember which tyres you've used and which ones you haven't.
Yeah.
Try to save the ones that you haven't.
Exactly. Yeah. Not that. This is what I want. I want a status bar on there. Because I might just fast forward time a bit until they're actually on their lap. Flying lap, here we go. Trying to. And I'm left on that. Track rubber, why is that still? That's because it's like, no one's been racing, isn't it?
Yeah, no one's racing.
Oh, it is an automatic mode. It is an automatic mode, mate. I can put it into manual if I wanted, but I just think in quali it's nicer to have it in automatic, and then just worry about all that sort of stuff in the race itself. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I guess it's more. Yeah, it makes more sense, I guess, in the race that doesn't qualify.
Yeah. Well, in the race you have to do it, but in the qualifying you get the choice. So sometimes in qualifying it's just nice to sort of. Hang on, why is it coming? Just sometimes it's just nice to. Sorry, I was looking at times. He's heading to the garage now, because obviously it's done it automatically for Bopar. They finished 1 and 3, but they're in that, so they've got 1 and 3 at the moment. Not too bad. Look at the leadership one. Look at that, mate. Track grip, expected traffic, rather than flying that. Heading back to the game. Sector 2 is just like normal yellow. Mate, as long as we're not
Pit lane.
Okay, copy. And we need speed limiter on,
As long as we don't go out with the system. Check the time, mate. Look at that, mate. That is return to Pirelli now. Teams will return to mandated number of tyres. If any driver advances into Q3, teams will also return an additional set of. Maybe, mate, these tyres are just used for practice and not taken forward to the race. What do you reckon?
Would that possibly be the case? Maybe, because after each practice session, teams will return number of dry tyres for Pirelli.
Yeah.
For any driver who advances to qualify 3, qualifying teams will also return an additional set of soft tyres once Q3 is complete. Okay.
But if you look at that, that's the additional set that locked into the race session. So maybe you can use them more in the race, but the problem is that that's 36%, that's 20%, that's 34%, and that's 30%, so they're not very good, are they?
They'll give you a set of new ones, and then you just set your strategy around that.
Yeah. $88. Q1 this is. Do I just keep them on that set? Currently fitted. 88%. Good heat, that is. Make a difference after the thing. Keep that. That is. Oh. Basically got one set for each qualifying, plus a set of change to them now. Right, let's keep Carlos signed in the garage. Let's send the car back out. Get him on his flying lap. Got his flying lap. Check it out. Everything's still in the top spot. Come on, let's look up. Let's have a good Gonna keep Carlos lines out in the thing. Do you reckon I'll send him out again?
No, I keep him in the pits for a bit. I'm going now.
51. Yeah, only 5% chance of rain, so it's not gonna crit. Rubber's low, but the grip's high. So not too bad. Oh mate, he's on for the fastest lap. He's flying here. Sector 3, he's been caught up in a bit of traffic.
Oh! Oh! That's a touch, wasn't it? Get out the way, Mercedes! Get out the way!
Got a bad sector 3, mate. He's stuck in traffic, he was on for a mental time there.
That was Hamilton, wasn't it?
Keep him out. I'm not going to call. Oh, hang on, cancel call. Oh, hang on. Hang on, before I do that, I've got to take the fuel. Oh, can I? He's coming in now, the car, but he's going to qualify in 3 seconds. I can't imagine him not qualifying.
You'd like to think so.
Or do I cancel it and get him to do one more lap?
Who's the clerk?
Yeah.
If he's got the tyres and he's able to, then yeah, go for it. But if he hasn't, how much time you got? 7 minutes.
Yeah, 78% on tyres. Think of the race as well, wasn't it? On 7th. What do you reckon?
Get him out just between 5 minutes and 4 minutes. Get him in, give him a new set of softs and see what he can do. And make sure the track is clear. Give him a clear track.
Reconfigure, put same tyres on, put them on mediums or something. That's locked into the race. They've been returned. 79%. It's on 76%. It's qualifying section 1, isn't it? Let's just leave it how it is. I think I'm going to qualify for the second section. We'll just leave it to we'll get up to 4 minutes, yeah. 3 minutes. get on, see if anyone else leaves the pod. There we go, everyone's going out. And then Norris, what's happened with him? Keep doing that. Fucking heck. He's had a penalty now. Norris has.
Lando Norris. Norris.
Yeah. Lando Norris has had a penalty now. Everyone's going out, mate. Do I send both of the drivers out? Tyres, 75, I don't know, with his tyres. Everyone's put new tyres on by the looks of things. Let's risk it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. In the last minute here, and my time's going to be quicker than. We'll soon see, mate. We've got 20 seconds now. I'm going to just leave it.
Alright, mate.
Carlos Sainz has got 100% tyres. Just want to see the last lap. Drive Bottas, that's a bit of a slow lap.
So that's a good thing, real life racing isn't in 16 times per second, is it? What? You wouldn't know what the hell was going on.
This C sector there. Oh, come on, look up, please. Don't get knocked out. Oh, shit. This might have been a bad call, mate. Oh. Close as this can be, mate. Yes, I'm in. Squeezed in by the teeth, skin of my teeth, mate. Cool. Oh. Sainz got a nice time, but the Clark. It's alright, he got through to Q2.
Oh, he just made it. Oh,
yeah.
Just made it.
Mate, my lunch is in a second, so I've just been shouted as well, so I'm gonna have to call it a day there. But that's been good. I've enjoyed that. Got a race under the belt, mate. Got a first finish, 1 and 2.
Yep.
That's all good. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it on the stream. Hopefully when people rewatch it, they'll enjoy it. I'll say goodbye to the stream for now. Catch everyone later.